Well, hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to a very exciting Monday night live stream here on the Master Hellish channel. Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing good. Yes, it's very exciting for many reasons. We've got a lot of firsts, a lot of new things. Good evening. I see we've got a lot of the regulars coming by. I'm getting notifications that somebody important's live. Oh, wait, it's mine. Is it? Yeah, it is my notification. So hopefully everything will be going well. But we don't know. We just don't know because it's the first time I am streaming Train Sim World 6. It's the first time I'm streaming with the heavy duty equipment panel. It's the first time I'm going to be using head tracking. And yes, it's going to be interesting. Got my 6 notifications. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're subscribed to. You can see Cam 2. Cam 2 is back, ladies and gentlemen. So Cam 2 is right here, and it's pointing downwards, okay? And you'll see why shortly, okay? Cam 2's been out of commission because I kind of set this up, and then I didn't want to mess it up. So Cam 2's just been over there on this rig for the last few weeks, okay? Looking forward to this experiment, yes. So this is an experiment, okay? I don't know if we're going to continue to do this. New donation! Oh, fantastic. Kevin DeBee. Ding, ding, dong. This is a public service announcement. Oh, that. Ding, ding, ding. Due to a shortage of trains personnel, your train will be driven by untrained staff members of staff. Yes, I am untrained driving trains. So yes, Cam 2's here. We've got the heavy duty panel. You might have seen him on streams and stuff before, but this is an experiment. And the idea is that I'm going to do this, and if it doesn't all break and fall to pieces, and you guys enjoy it, then we'll keep doing this. Okay? That's the deal, right? So if you do enjoy it, you've got to make sure you hit the like button and all of that sort of thing. So yes, we'll probably start with some training and stuff, but I will be leaning on people who know about this game for some direction. Okay? Now, we've got plenty of questions about all this sort of thing and how it works. How does the head tracking work? Well, I've got a head tracker which sits on top of my webcam. So if you in the Discord, okay, so if you go over to my Discord, we've got a thread for battle stations in the general channel, right? And I posted my battle station, and in there you should be able to see the 3 lights, the monitors, the webcam. I call it a webcam. It's a DSLR camera. And on the top of the camera is another camera, and that's the tracker, right? It's a special tracker, and there's a piece of software, and it's the Track Hat, I think, software that's running the head tracking. Now, I don't know if I can show you this, the head tracking stuff, but the Viewer Plus subscribers got to see the head tracking stuff, I think. Did I use... Oh, no, maybe... No, they got to see the setup of the side panel and things in a special Viewer Plus video. So in about 6+ minutes, we're going to be jumping into the game and giving it a go. So I hope you're all doing good. If you've got any questions, do shoot them out now. And it's much appreciated to see you all here gathering for this experiment. Yeah. How can you do head tracking? How can you do hat tracking if you've got no hat? I think they got their name because originally they made a special hat for people to use to track their heads, right? That's where the name of the company came from. But then they developed this camera to work with this software, so you didn't need it, right? Essentially tracks the face. So it's got the name, but it hasn't, yeah. Let's train for driving a train. Yeah, that's how we're going to start. That is how we're going to start. We're going to train for driving a train, I think. Will you only have the base game, or do you have a route or train DLCs? Now, to begin with, I only have the base game. But we can expand that if this experiment works and if everything kind of comes together, okay? Now, I think we've got Simulator Adventures in the chat. They are the one that helped me decide the head tracking and also the heavy equipment panel. I don't think I have, I haven't publicly shown all the head tracking and stuff before. So maybe that's something I could do in the future, right? But thanks to Giacomo that I have got this equipment. It was a bit of fun. It was an interesting project to work on, and it was good stuff. So oh no, the dad jokes are coming in thick and fast from Kevin DeB. So yes, I've got 43.1 subs Hellish times to change it the sign. Yeah, so I think the sign is out of date. Let's just check to see exactly how many subscribers I have. It is 43,172. So yes, we definitely need to change that sign. Right, let's see what we got. Oh, there we go. Number one. Yeah. There we go. So, thank you very much, everybody, for the support. You just round it up. Excuse me, sneezed. Something's tickled my nose. I'm not sure what it is. Should we just round it up to 50,000? Yeah, we do need to get to 50,000, and we do need to keep pushing on, growing the channel, because that means I'll be able to continue doing experiments like this. Also, a big thank you to the Viewer Plus subscribers, because without them, I wouldn't have been able to try and make this transition from a hobby to full-time content creating. It just wouldn't have happened at all. It's lying a little bit, this widget. We're trying to get to 200 Viewer Plus subs, but there we go. Pajama shot. Yes, I sometimes stream in pajamas. I hope that's okay. Yes, I'm wearing the Network 36 t-shirt. I thought that was appropriate. Yep. So hopefully we'll be all right. And yes, we're doing pretty good. Round of it. Nah, we're not rounding it up or rounding it down. I'm not changing that for every single subscriber, right? Because I'd be constantly up and down changing it. So, but we do have a pop-up. If you subscribe to the channel and you've got your subscriptions listed publicly, then it will pop up on the screen, which is quite nice. Good evening, Master Hellish. I hope you're very well. I'm doing quite good, thank you. Let's hope for no cancellation trains due to untrained train drivers at the controls. Well, I have controls and I'm untrained, and I'm going to try and do some driving, so we'll see how that goes. Now, for anybody wondering about the head tracking and motion sickness and stuff, I have really toned it down. Okay, I have to move my head right across all the way to get it to just look like pretty much 90 degrees out the window, and I've turned down the acceleration as well, so it doesn't. And also I put a bigger dead spot in the middle, so it's had some tweaking to make sure that if I just move my head a tiny bit, the screen's not going to wobble around like crazy or anything like that. I should be able to glance, and if I look at chat, it will look across and you'll see a slight movement on the screen. I did just touch cam 2 though, so that might be slightly out of position. The thing is that this mount that I've got cam 2 on is really good. You can tighten it up and lock it in exactly the position you want, but the camera itself swivels on its own mount. So if I touch that, there we go. There we go. No, family friendly. No, we don't want the comments to derail. No, I did have a little bit of problem with the heavy equipment panel that you'll see soon. The main problem was I forgot to plug it in. So it's fine. It's probably fine, right? Yes. Have you all seen the short that I put out today? Theme Hospital short. I've got another Theme Hospital short coming out in a few days. And in addition to the Open TTD shorts, the dedicated short series. So if you didn't know, I've actually got a short Open TTD series. We've also going to be starting a Settlers 2. Speaking of stuff that's been going on, these are my recent videos. Theme Hospital, how to play it now. There's a few different ways you can play Theme Hospital, and I lay them out in that video and talk about Corsix TH. And then there is the Love Wars video highlight. So if you haven't seen that, you can go check that out as well. Well, we are a matter of seconds away, so I think it's about time to sit back, relax. This is going to be probably, hopefully, quite a chill stream. I've got my drink. If you want to get yours, you can support the channel by using the code MasterHellish at checkout. And hopefully, it will be all okay. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay. Here we go then. Let's see if this button works first. Hey, there we go. There's Touch Portal. doing its job, putting me in the game, and yes, I have knocked the camera ever so slightly, so it's got a bit of a twist, there we go. So for those of you who haven't seen it before, this is the heavy equipment side panel from Logitech, primarily used for farming sims. But I've got it rigged up to work with Train Sim World. Now, not all the buttons do stuff. These yellow ones, they don't do anything yet. We've got lights, we've got some lights up here, doors up there. That's the horn, which you'll find out later. And this controls the power, and we've got the reverser down here. So I've got some basic controls set up. And what we can do is throughout the stream, if we identify any controls I can add to this, we can try that a little later. Okay, we are like in between live streams, I'll reconfigure this because it doesn't, from what I can tell, right, it doesn't work natively with Train Sim World 6. I'm having to use an application called Joy to Key, and I'm having to make the joystick device press keys, which is a bit weird, right? So yeah, we need the train whistle. Yeah, here we go. So I don't know if we're gonna have any steam trains today. We'll see. But here we go. There we are. Bit of a train whistle for everybody there. So now I'm going to start by doing some of the training center stuff. So to test the game, to make sure that the controls work, the head tracking work, I started a brand new account because I've never played Train Sim World 6 before, apart from the testing that I've been doing. And I went to the training center and I started doing the fundamentals. So shall we start that? Yes. Speaking of York, Hellish weekend. Yes, the Hellish weekend in York. There's a few people confirmed for that. Let's see. And if you're practicing driving trains, you might be able to drive your own train to Rotterdam and York. No, I don't think they'll let me do that. So we're going to jump in. I'm not going to click resume journey. I'm going to go back to the fundamentals. So here's the list. So you can see some of these I've actually... Oh, it's behind my head. Do we need... Eurostar 1 is lost. Do we need a view of Train Sim World 6 where I'm not on the screen? Maybe. So you can see there, I've done some. It's behind the thing. Now, in theory, when I'm in the train, my camera should be in a good position. Right? So we've done camera controls, we've done screen elements, passenger operations, moving a train, and the navigation interaction, right? I haven't really done any of these other things. So changing ends of locomotives and coupling and uncoupling, we haven't done any of that yet. So should we do some of that now and to get started? All aboard the Hellish train. I mean, these seem to be in order, right? I'm not sure. So let's do changing ends, multiple units. Seems like a good idea to me, right? Did you crash any trains during the practice? The viewer plus subscribers will know about that, won't they? Right. Yep. Okay. Let's do this one then. So we've got a class 323, and we've got the route is at the training center. There we go. So we're going to take our time. This is patient stuff, right? Another train whistle. Okay, here we go. Fantastic. We like a bit of train whistles.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to shut down a cab and change ends of the train so that you can drive in the other direction.
Can you hear the voice okay? I think it might need a slight tweak.
You'll bring this unit back to central square sidings. You'll need to change ends a couple of times. Don't worry about how the train is going to get there, though. All the paths are going to be set for you.
You've been on the Eurostar 6 times.
And then drive when you're
probably about the same amount of times as me. Oh, he was telling me important stuff.
Get started by setting this cab up for operation.
So you can see while I'm sat in the cab.
Activate the master key first to unlock the control desk.
If I turn and look at chat, it's looking over there. Okay, if I'm looking straight ahead, it's looking pretty much straight ahead. I can correct it with the mouse if I need to. Right. And if I look this way, like to the edge of my monitor, then it looks out the window. And I can look a little bit down. Just look at the controls. And I can look a little bit up. See whether the lights and stuff are on. Okay. Now, before I'm allowed to drive a train, I think there's one very important thing I've got to do. Right? Safety first. Here we go. There we go. Right. There's that one. There we go. Right. There we are. Now we're ready to drive a train. Haha! Fantastic. Brilliant. Let's get in position. Head tracking's going a bit crazy. Here comes the IVs. We're in IVs. Jobs are good. Right, it wants me to do the master key. Now, I ain't got a special button for that, but I think we only really have to do it once, so... There we go. Master key.
Set the headlights for daytime operation and ensure the tail lights are off.
Right, well, I don't know if the tail lights are off already, but I've got a button, I think, here for the headlights, I think. So, there we go. Now, the weird thing about the button for the tail lights is that I can turn them on, but I can only turn them on. It doesn't seem to toggle properly, so that's something I need to work on. There we are, they're off.
Set the reverser to forwards, as that's the direction you'll be going.
Okay, so if you look down here, there's the reverser. I've got this little wheel on the controls where I can pull it back.
The first move brings the train forwards to the junction around the corner from here, and you'll be stopping once the rear of the train has cleared it.
So we need to go forward.
Apply some power and drive forward a bit so that we can prove that this cab is working and the train moves as expected.
Right, so I think we're in brakes 3 at the moment, so I'm just going to bring this back. Yeah, brake 2, brake 1. Right, handbrake's now off. It's idle. There we go. Put some power on. And we're off. Train's going, everybody. Why would you need 3 brakes? It's not 3 different brakes, Brandon. It's 3 levels of braking. Okay. Now it wants us to accelerate to 20. We're just coming up to 10 now. It gets tired easily. Let's do a little bit. Oh, I forgot the horn. Sorry. There we go. Right, what are we doing now? Oh, for if one of them breaks. God, the dad jokes are coming in quite thick and fast tonight, aren't they? So we're coasting now. Oh, almost coasting. There we are, we're coasting now. We have to wait for the train to clear some sort of junction. I have no idea where the junction is. No idea at all. Right. Oh, no. Here we go. We can now brake. Right. Let's slam the brakes on. There we go. I haven't used the emergency brake yet. Yeah, we were stopped.
Now that the train has stopped, you need to shut this cab down.
Alright, how do we shut a cab down?
Turn off the headlights and ensure the tail lights are on.
Okay, so headlights is this button, I think. Turn off, did that. And tail lights on. No, that doesn't seem to... My tail lights button doesn't work. I can do the cab light. That's on. That's off, right. Okay. I need to fix the tail lights for next time.
Set the reverser to off.
Oh, reverser needs to be off. There we go.
Set the power brake handle to the step 3 brake position.
Oh. What's that?
Remove the master key.
Alright. Remove the master key. Okay. Off.
This cab is now shut down. Walk over to the other end of the train, ensuring to close any doors behind you.
Right. How do I get out of my chair? I have no idea how to get out of my chair. I've got 57 meters to go. I can drive a train, but I can't get out of a chair. I'm not losing power, it's fine. My legs fell off. Yeah, my legs fell off as well. That's not great. That's not great at all. E? Oh yeah, E. There we go. Right. There we go then. close the door. Oh, good. You can you can really run down this train, can't you? Got to close all the doors, apparently. Oh, I'm stuck on a door. Well, why can't I... Hello? Why can't I get through the gap? Is my head too big? Oh, I need to phase through the door, of course. That's the way to navigate a door. Am I not supposed to be going through the train? Am I meant to be going on the outside?
Sit in the driver's seat.
Alright. I'll sit in the driver's seat. There we go. Door. E. There we are.
Follow the steps indicated to activate this cab, repeating the procedure that you did when you set up the previous cab.
Oh, I think I can remember this. So, key. Put key in. Make sure that the headlights... Here we are. Headlights are on. Day ahead. Tail lights are currently on, so let's make sure they're off. Put the reverser into forward.
Now that the cab is active, wait for the yard controller to give us permission to proceed forward once they've checked and blocked all the junctions for us.
I don't think I want to wait for permission. Do we need to wait for permission?
You're good to go.
Oh,
apply some power and get moving. Your next destination is going to...
we're off. I think. Yeah, there we go. Power! Yes, yes, chat. We have the power. I don't know how far I need to go. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm going over there. 900 meters away. Oh, in that... Oh, wait. There's the chap there. He's waiting for us. Oh, I tell you what we need to do. Here we go. Oh, dear. Poor guy. Oh, my label's come off. There we go. Right, we've got quite a way to go, so let's put some more power into this. Yeah, make him deaf. Exactly. 20 points for a pedestrian. Exactly. That's what we want. Right. Oh, we're really getting some speed up now. We're at full throttle, full power. Right, I've idled now. We've got half a kilometre to go already. Oh god! Oh my goodness! How fast am I supposed to go around these bits? That was too fast. The cab was swaying and everything. Oh, I'm going too fast. Full brakes. Okay. We're going idle now. Oh. Yeah, I didn't realise I was going past the maximum recommended speed. Definitely need to be a little more careful, don't I? I thought the train was just going to roll over those... do we need a counter for crashes and derailments? No. Crashes for serious mistakes, maybe. Hang on. Is this the end of the line? Wait for the train to come to a stop. Well, I'm in... Alright, I'm stopping now. I applied the emergency brake.
Follow the steps indicated to deactivate this cab.
Alright, okay. Headlights, we're doing off. Tail lights off, but it doesn't seem to work. There we go. Do the reverser. There we go. And what's this? It wants me to... Where does it want that? Brake to 3? Remove the master key. Okay. And then it says, go down the other end. Oh, great, okay. Can I go out the other door? I'm going to go outside. There we go. There we go, that's what we're driving. Oh, the head tracking still works outside as well. Oh, that's a little bit funny. Oh, it's a good job I stopped. That's the end of the line. Anyway. Let's head down the other end. swap over the tracks. There you go. So if I can get away with it, I'm probably going to do things in a slightly different way from the game would expect me to do. There we go. Right. Let's get the key in. There we go. What's it want me to do? Headlights. Yep, there we go. Headlights. Today ahead. Tail lights. I need to fix the tail lights. I don't think it works. And then there we are.
Now that the cab is active, wait for the yard controller to give us permission to proceed
No,
forward
we need
once
permission
they've
again.
checked and locked all the
Oh, I
junctions
just hit the
for
camera.
us.
Yeah. Let's make sure it's in the right position. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? There we are.
You're good to go. Apply some power and get moving. Your final...
I'll try not to speed this time. I'm curious how that controller setup would handle trains with separate power and brake levers. Well, I've got a button here where I can swap the way that it works. So this is like a full joystick, right? But if I press this button, it changes the axis. So I can actually swap this between two different modes. So in theory, I should be able to do it. But I haven't done it yet. Oh, we've got miles to go. Let's go faster. There we go. I don't want to speed too much this time, so I'm going to try and get us up to just above 35. Frankster, hello, welcome. Oh, I want to go a bit faster than that. There we go. Really, I want chat on that clipboard, but never mind. Oh, we're going a bit quick. No, I'm going too fast. I pulled the lever the wrong way. I've got the brakes on a little bit. Okay, I think we're okay now. I corrected myself just in time. Have I got a cup holder in here? Why is there no cup holder? Maybe we should just do like a counter for mistakes, like going over junctions too quick or something, I don't know. Does the game penalise you for that sort of thing? Oh no, I hit the camera. Okay, I need to find a different place to put my drink because it keeps hitting the camera. But it seems to be okay. Right, let's slow down a little bit. We need to... Oh my goodness, we're going to end up crashing into the training centre. We don't want that. There we go. Nothing's exploded yet, Brandon. There's still time though, mate. There's still time for things to explode. I think that was close
Before
enough.
you finish, take a moment to review. When changing cabs on almost any train, there are some
that
common
train's
things
going.
to double check before you depart the cab you're finished with. What position have you left the throttle and brake controls in?
Not great positions. They're actually in the wrong...
What
no.
position is the reverser in?
Oh, I'll turn it off. There we go.
Are the headlights and tail lights set up correctly for what will become the rear of the train?
I don't know. I'll go...
Are all doors closed?
That one's closed, yeah.
Once you get used to each train you operate, you'll quickly begin to remember what each one needs and get used to the elements that are common between different trains.
That's what the emergency button's for, backspace, so you don't
That
crash.
concludes
and,
this
well,
module.
maybe.
If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Okay, so I went a little bit quick at one point, but overall, I think that went quite well. I did. Overall, I think it was all right. What do you guys think? You're going to give me like maybe a score? Do we do scores out of 10 or whatever? I don't know. Anyway, what's this? Is this a training centre? Where am I? Oh, here we go. Look, yes. Moving a train part 2. I didn't realise there's more than that. 7 out of 10. It's not too bad. Yes. No, things haven't exploded yet. 5 out of 7. That's not too bad. You think I can drive the Eurostar? Yes. So what would you guys like to see me continue going through the training centre stuff, or should we attempt something a little bit more a little bit more no, optimistic's the wrong word. A little bit more challenging, where things are almost certainly going to go wrong. Or, tell you what, shall I do Moving a Train Part 2 and you guys can tell me what you'd want to see next? Yes, let's do that. I'm going to crack on with this. I'm going to do Moving a Train Part 2. I'm going to try and do it as quickly as possible. Yes. Remember, with great power comes great braking distance. Oh, nice one, Twitch chat. Right, what do we need to do?
In this module, you'll combine everything you learned from the moving a train, passenger operations, and camera controls modules, but from outside the train.
What?
Now you'll have the freedom to enjoy external cameras while driving the train.
I don't want external cameras.
Before you go any further, get the lighting all set up correctly.
Right, hang on then. So, day ahead, tail lights off. Oh, we need coach lighting. Ooh, I don't think I've done coach lighting. Let me have a look in my... where's it gone? Coach lighting, Does it say when you hover over it which button it is? No, it would be nice when you hover over something if it tells you what the key button... Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't tell you. Because then I can figure it out. Okay. No, we need to turn the coach lighting on.
You can activate the master key by pressing...
Right,
now
I'll
press
do
the
what I
keys
can.
indicated to set the reverser to forward. Just as with other modules, you're currently sitting in a Class 323 multiple unit. You must now switch to the exterior camera. If you need a reminder on how to do this, head over to the camera controls module first and have a quick refresher.
I don't need a refresher, I'm fine, thank you very much. Oh, you want to go to this camera?
Aside from the magnificent views, exterior camera views can make it easier to complete tasks such as coupling, checking your lights, and changing junctions.
There we go.
Only a small number of the most common functions are usable from an exterior camera. If you find you need to do something that isn't available, simply switch to the internal camera to do it, and then switch back.
Okay, so we might have to do a bit of switching, we'll see.
Finally, press the key indicated to apply some power. There are two keys, one to add more throttle, and one to take throttle away. Experiment with them a little.
Oh, yes. You know what, I do like refreshers. Right, right, they want some throttle, do they? There we go. I was surprised that we weren't supposed to be opening the doors for passengers. Right, wait for the train to reach 30 kilometers an hour. I don't know how much I'm going to wait for that, because I'm going to accelerate quite quickly. There we go. Right, now what? Coasting! Yeah, but I don't know where I'm going. Let's keep accelerating. Yeah, I am rotating them. I am moving it. I know what I'm doing. I don't need refreshers. Unless I want to eat some. Oh, it's me! Doesn't look much like me, does it? And he's not wearing a high-vis jacket. Oh, hang on. I think the train's starting to get a bit quick now. God, it's travelling some. Right, I did move the camera around, yes. Do I have to do a bit of this? There we are.
Now that you've moved down the track, it's time to bring the train to a stop. Use the keys indicated to adjust the power brake handle to...
Well, I went too far. I went too far. I was supposed to stop at that station. We just blasted through it. I don't think we'll be keeping it in miles per hour. He does say both. That was not good. Do I need to go backwards to it then?
Try restarting this tutorial and running it a few times until you're comfortable with driving from the outside.
I don't want to drive from the outside for the most part.
That concludes this module.
Apparently I didn't fail the module.
If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via
Maybe
the
we
training
should count
center.
fails, like every time I fail for some reason. There we go. I did it. Right, so when I asked, I think chat said do something more challenging. Fair enough. Right, let's go to the main menu. Zampone, welcome. 2 out of 10. Yeah, I didn't do great on that one, did I? So, presumably, if we, I can either, if we ignore this down here and the store and the club, so it's to the trains or the training centre, and that's it, I think. Ah, here we go. Quick play, choose a route, rail journeys, and the depot. We do a quick play, right? Okay. Should we do a relatively short one to start? 0 out of 10. Oh, come on. I didn't crash it. To the trains, choose a route. Yeah, to the trains, choose a route. Or what's the difference between choose a route and quick play? Okay. All right. Okay. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, Chexo Kid's here. You're on the road for work? Ah. Well, hopefully it's going to be good. I think quick play sounds like a good idea. We'll do something short to start. Is there a hall of trains? I think so, Brandon. I think there's hall of trains. Right. Hill start and dynamic braking introduction. Oh no.
Okay. In this training module, you'll be learning how to perform a hill start and practice the switch from throttle to braking as you crest a gradient and go from ascending to descending.
Oh no. This doesn't seem like
You'll
a good
be using
idea.
GE ES44C4 locomotives hauling heavy intermodal freight. Now you'll go through the steps needed to take over this locomotive.
Steam Deck for hotel evenings. Yeah, that's what I tend to do if I've got capacity for a Steam Deck. Right, what's it want me to do? It wants me to... generator field. Right, let's do that. Right, so there's different throttle and braking by the looks of it. Let's put the reverser in to forward.
Now, when getting moving, it's worth remembering the following sequence that was covered in the locomotive training modules. Independent on, auto off. Throttle on, independent off. Let's go through that slowly and understand why.
Oh no. Is it a starship? Oh, I'm not sure this is going to be a great idea, but we'll see what we can do. Right. It wants me to... oh, here we are. It wants me to do... the independent brake. Okay. And then it wants me to do the automatic brake release. Apply power to get moving. Well, okay, let's see what we can do on the throttle, eh? Set the independent brake to release, okay. Oh no, that wasn't it.
If you apply power too quickly, the wheels will slip. If this happens, reduce the amount of power to regain control and then gently reapply.
I'm going backwards.
If you are struggling for grip, apply sand to increase traction.
Okay, I think I'm struggling because I'm going backwards. Press X to deploy sand. I don't have... where's the button for that? Okay, we're getting faster. Right, let me try a bit more throttle. Sand. I pressed sand. We are slowing. Good. Yeah, might need more power. It only said a bit of power. Okay, I've managed to make sure it doesn't go the wrong way down the hill. And now we're going the right way. Does look a little bit like the GTA train, doesn't it? Yeah, we're on notch 3 now of power. I don't think we need any more sand. I think I can drop the power a little bit as well.
That's it. You're moving forwards under power. If you use the same start process every time you begin moving, it'll become second nature.
No, I need to try and figure out what these things are down here. These are new to me. Independent brake and the automatic brake. Okay. Also, some of the graphics don't seem to be rendering properly, but never mind. Yeah. Also, we've now got our measurements in feet because we're in a different part of the world, I think. Right, so I think, should we see if we can get some more speed out of this? Looks like we've got quite a distance to go. Also, there's nobody in the extra seat. I thought somebody was with me. Oh, that's the summit. Okay. I wonder how many levels of throttle. We've got 8 levels of throttle. That's a lot of throttle, right? Independent equals only locomotive brakes. Automatic is entire train. Okay, Lazy. Thing is, what you got to remember is that I know a lot of things about a lot of things, and this is not really something that I am majorly specialised in, right? Are we still accelerating? Yes, we are. So, I will need some hints as we go, but I'm sure between us we can do this. It does look quite nice when everything's now rendered in properly. See if we can get a bit of speed up. Should we go full speed? Full throttle, sorry. Full power. There we go. Full power, now we've got a bit of motion going. Doesn't tell you about upcoming gradients. Well, this is kind of telling me a little bit, right? More throttle. Yeah, we're at maximum throttle now. Game sounds a bit loud. Yeah, you know what, you're right. That should be about right. That should be better on the game sound. Let me know if it's a bit if you need it any different. Well, I'm going to drop the power. We're going to go into a coast up the rest of this hill. We're not slowing down. We sped up. I can't put brakes on because this is not allowing me to brake. Right, we'll put a little bit of the dynamic brake on. That's doing nothing. That's doing nothing, I think. Oh no. Oh no, wait. I think we are losing a little bit of braking now. There we are. It is starting to go. I'm putting the brake up more. Oh, we're reaching the top of the hill. We are now starting to slow down better.
Congratulations, you have reached the summit.
We're not going crazy yet. I've slowed it down.
As you start your descent, you'll need to switch to dynamic brakes to control your speed.
I have done.
The most effective speed for dynamic brakes is around 30 miles per hour. So if you're exceeding that speed, you should be slowing down. Above 30 miles per hour, the dynamic brakes become a lot less effective.
Ah,
you
okay.
Be more reliant on the automatic brake.
Maybe we need a little bit of automatic brake, but we're all right now.
On its own will not provide enough fine control over the speed of the train. It's a blunt instrument because you can't partially release the brakes, and they take a few minutes to apply to the setting you've asked for. If you try to rely on just the automatic brake, you will often find yourself coming to a halt or going over speed while you wait anxiously for the
What?
brake.
That's a red light. Oh no, wait.
The train speed as it crests the top of the
Oh, it's
gradient.
amber light, I
You'll
think.
go from needing power to maintain speed to finding that power starting to accelerate the train. When you see that, start backing off power and aim to keep your speed below 30 miles per hour.
There we go.
Once your throttle is at 0 and you're starting to pick up speed a little, it's time to get the dynamic brakes into their setup position.
Yep, the dynamic brakes are in setup.
10 seconds before you can use them further.
Right, okay.
Start adding dynamic brake as needed to keep the speed in check. The dynamic brake is only on the locomotive and will react nearly instantly.
Okay, so it takes about 10 seconds to warm up, but then it
larger amounts
works.
of dynamic brake needing to be applied. It's time to bring in the automatic brake to help. In most cases, a minimum set of automatic brake is enough. Apply that now.
Yeah, okay, bit of automatic. Okay.
Watch out that on some locomotives, as you apply the automatic brake, this will cut the dynamic brake out entirely. This is because of the brakes applying on your locomotive.
Yeah,
If
I've
you
gone
notice
past
this
30.
happening, pull the independent brake towards you into the bail off position, and it will release those brakes only, leaving the automatic brake on the rest of the train. And you will see the dynamic brake come back into action immediately. As the automatic brake begins to take effect down the length of the train, you'll notice the train begin to slow down due to the extra braking effort. Gently dial back the amount of dynamic brake to compensate for this, and continue to try and aim to keep your speed around but not exceeding 30 miles per hour.
Okay.
If you find that full dynamic brake is unable to hold the train speed, add a little air with the automatic brake. Wait to see how the train reacts, and adjust with the dynamics as needed. Always work under your target speed of 30 miles per hour. If you find yourself chasing faster speeds, you'll need to take more substantial corrective action with the automatic brake. Okay, come to a stop up ahead using the automatic brake.
Okay, they want me to use the automatic brake to stop the train, so... The dynamics have been a problem. Yeah, well, the dynamics are fine. Independent is just on release. I'm using the automatic. Oh, I was ages up there. And we need to keep going. We need more power. Throttle. What? Why is the throttle not throttling? Oh, am I not allowed to use the throttle at this point? Throttle won't seem to budge. Oh, I've done something wrong. Right, that's on release. That's on release. My throttle's stuck. Oh no. We've stopped. How are we... Oh no, we are still rolling down the hill. So the dynamics are on. Well, it's on setup. Do I need them off completely? Oh, I need them off completely? Oh, okay. I thought I could have the dynamic brake on setup. They're completely exclusive. Okay. Just a tiny bit of throttle then. Right, for notes for the future, we need buttons for doing automatic brake, independent brake, and separate dynamic brake separate to the throttle. Okay, throttle off. We've got a little way to go though, and we're speeding up quite a bit. Then we'll warm up the dynamic brakes, put them on setup. Set the independent to ball off, not release. Okay. Oh no, we're going too fast. We're going too fast. I've put a little bit of both. I put the dynamics up to full. Oh no, we're really going too quick now. More automatic braking. My goodness. Stop spamming. Okay, we are slowing. It won't do it. There's an extra bit of noise. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Alright, okay. Let's get that automatic brake back down to minimum application. Oh, it's the dynamic brake fans. Let's, there we go. We're doing okay now. Yeah, I'm going to release the automatic brakes. Just try and keep this going with the dynamics. The brakes are going to catch fire. I think we're alright, actually. We need to make sure we stop in time, though. Our speed is back in check, though. It was a little bit hairy for a second then. But our speed is back into check, so we're okay. We've got quite a distance to go. Yeah, repeating yourself doesn't help. All it does is it floods the chat with more for me to read. And as somebody who's dyslexic, I'm saying that because there might be new people here and they don't realise. It just makes it more difficult. Right, okay. Also, what you've got to remember is this is the first time me playing Train Sim World, right? Yes. Oh my goodness, I've been chatting to chat and, like, it's all going crazy. We're going too quick again. Slam the brakes on. Full service on those brakes. 700 feet. Oh no. 300. 200. Oh no, I've flown past it. Full brake, full service. They're all on maximum. Oh, we haven't even stopped. We're still going 40. It takes longer to come back in, doesn't it? We've shot past that. We're not completely running. Oh, we are. No, we are slowing down. Oh, I failed. I think. Failed. That's. There we are. There we can do. Train driver failure number 1. Should we replay that? We have to get it right, don't we? So now I can go back and read chat a little bit better. So throttle the dynamic brakes. Throttle and dynamic brakes are exclusive. Well, I understand that now. That makes sense. Switching between throttle and dynamic takes about 10 seconds. Makes sense.
You'll be learning how to perform a hill start and practice the switch from throttle to
set the
braking
independent
as you crest a gradient
bail off.
and go from ascending to descending.
Right.
You'll be using GE ES44C4 locomotives hauling heavy intermodal freight.
Yeah, +1 to the counter for the train driver fail.
Go through the steps needed to take over this.
Does the moderator need me to create that timer or that counter? Is somebody working on it? Yeah. Okay. Right. So, yeah. Let's try getting this generator on. There we go. Oh, there. Train driver fail 1, and it wants to reverse it. We can do that with the controls. So, there we are. We're forward.
When getting moving, it's worth remembering the following sequence that was covered in the locomotive training modules.
I think I might have missed one of the training modules.
Throttle on, independent off. Let's go through that slowly and understand why.
Okay. Let me see if I can get the braking better this time. Set the independent brakes to full application. Okay. Set the automatic brakes to release. Apply power to get moving. We rolling backwards yet? No. Okay, let's apply power. Let's go at least 4 to begin with. Switch the independent brake to release.
If you apply power too quickly, the wheels will slip. If this happens, reduce the amount of power to regain control, and then gently reapply.
Each train has its own training, yeah. We have to be careful about that.
Struggling for grip, apply sand to increase traction. That's it. You're moving forwards under power. If you use the same start process every time...
We did alright then.
It'll become second nature.
We did okay. That was a relatively good start compared to last time. Yeah, we're on throttle floor. Yeah. Where do you keep the sand? Oh, in a bucket round back. Should we get up? Yeah, we can have a look. Can we stick our head out the window? No, but we can let some fresh air in. That's fine. Ooh, what's down here? There we are, look. Probably not where I'm supposed to stand right now. Let's get back in. Engineer's seat. Oh, okay. Internal cameras, external cameras. Let's see. If you press 0, yeah. Train crash. No, we don't want to. Tells you in the top right about oncoming signals and light changes. Does it? I don't know. Can you jump in front of the train? I don't know. I don't want to try that right now. But for the most, I mean, what I don't understand at the moment is why the game told me that the independent brake wants to be on release, but chat was saying to have it completely off. We are starting to get some speed up. Oh, hang on a minute. The bell's still going. I don't want that bell to continue going. Map not available. Alright, okay, fair enough. No, how do we come out of the map? Right, let's start slowing down. Powering down. We're going uphill, so I think we should be fine. Let's get the dynamic brake on a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy this time. Oh, under the AP. Oh, I see that now. I see that now. It's just there wasn't anything on there. So if you apply the auto brakes, you need to set the independent brakes to off so you can reapply dynamics. Okay. I don't want to go too fast down here, but I think we're doing okay. Ah, and the speed limit's 45. That makes sense. Well, we're going to be going downhill very soon. Auto brakes cut off the dynamic brakes, so set the independent to bail off to release the air brakes from the local. Right, okay, let's have a look. Independent brakes. Auto brakes cut off the dynamic. Right. There we go.
Congratulations, you have reached the summit.
Hey! And this time, I feel like I'm in a bit more control.
Descent, you'll need to switch to dynamic brakes to control your speed.
Yeah,
The most effective speed for
bit more
dynamic
braking.
brakes is around 30 miles per hour. So if you're exceeding that speed, you should be slowing down. Above
We're going to
30
try and
miles
keep it
per
at
hour,
30.
The dynamic brakes become a lot less effective, and you would be more reliant on the automatic brake.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and just use dynamic braking.
The automatic brake on its own will not provide enough fine control over the speed of the train. It's a blunt instrument, because you can't partially release the brakes, and they take a few minutes to apply to the setting you've asked for. If you try to rely on just the automatic brake, you will often find yourself coming to a halt, or going over speed while you wait anxiously for the brakes to apply.
You can use keybinds for the independent. I'd rather use just the control panel and then what I'm doing.
You'll go from needing power to maintain speed to finding that power starting to accelerate the train. When you see that, start backing off power.
I'm going to try and keep it as close to 30 as possible.
Miles per hour.
I think the problem was I saw this landscape and I wanted to go to 88.
And you're starting to pick up speed a little. It's time to get the dynamic brakes into their setup position. They'll need to be there for 10 seconds before you can use them further.
Oh dear. If you press buttons, you get upcoming markers for signals and speeds. To be honest, I'd rather just use the information I got for now. I'm not sure. I want to try and sim this as much as possible, right? So I'm either using the control panel or I'm doing it kind of in-game. For the most part, right? Looks like... Are we accelerating? No. No, it looks like we're still under control. Yeah? Yeah, we just went over 30. But I think we're okay. I'm going to put the dynamic brakes right up for a moment because I want to get out the seat and have a look out the window. No, I can't. Can't look out the window. Right, let's see how we're getting on. Yeah, we're doing alright. Move dynamics to setup. I'm using the dynamics to control the speed of the train right now. I think part of the issue seems to be that the bail off on the independent brake is a hold position, so it resets to release when you let go. It's gone. It does look like it's gone back to release. The dynamic brake seems to be doing the job. Am I going to explode the train by using the dynamic brake all the way down? I'm not sure, but I'm quite happy with the progress so far. We've pretty much nailed the speed I was going for. Yeah, it's not quite steep now. There we are, dynamic brakes are doing their job. As am I, apparently. Ooh. Optimizer equipped. Oh, there's a fan. I want the fan on. There we go. If I had long hair, I could turn the fan on in my office and it'd be blowing my face. Right, what we're looking at here, we've got a amber signal, but I think we're okay. Speed's good. Incline's good. Yeah, I think the bell started going when I pressed the horn. Press B to... There you are. Thank you very much for the B for the bell. Oh, B for bell, isn't it? Somebody's chasing us. Oh, speed is fine. Head tracking went a little bit crazy. There we go. Alright, let's fix the camera. There we go. You know what? I haven't crashed a train yet, But I did go through a signal that I wasn't allowed, so one little failure. And you know what? I'm in training, and I'm going to blame chat. It's their fault, because they told me. Now, seeing as we're in here, what is the button for the dynamic brakes? Okay, does it pause? Okay. So, let me see if I can get the dynamic brakes working. Settings, controls, keyboard controls. There's no search in here, which there should be. Is it brake dynamic or dynamic brake? Let's have a look. Digital, ditch. Dynamic, here we go. Dynamic brake decrease, dynamic brake increase. So, what I need to do now is I need to work out this stick function. So, let's see. Stick 1 up and down is for the power. And then up and down. Can I set that one here? Yeah. And it's I think this one. Okay, I'm just setting up the stick for the dynamic brake. There we go. That should be the dynamic brake sorted out. So if I do that button. No. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. How's our speed? Speed's fine. Okay. Okay, it's definitely going to the other buttons. Okay, let me clear those assignments. And let me try this one. So that one is there. Just trying to set this up as I'm driving a train. Probably not the best thing to do. Right, okay, let's try now. So... No, hang on a sec. Well, how are we looking? Oh, there's a red signal. There's a red signal. Full brakes. I mean, it's absolutely miles away, but I want to start slowing down. Search with settings. Open TTD has spoiled you. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know how far away we are. I think we're still quite some distance away, but there we go. Let's back to dynamic brake 5. I've just noticed that it lights up in joy to key when I'm doing the key. You know what? I could use left and right. Full auto brakes is valid because you're stopping. That's a good point, actually. But we've just slowed down a little bit. Yeah, let's use left and right for dynamic brake, shall we? Yeah, joy to key's missing something. We're going a bit too slow now. Turn the dynamic braking right down. So... No, I'm not... Back over to joy to key. So... Yeah... There's something not quite bound correctly, but I'm going to do that one... And that one. Gonna get rid of that one. If I need to do smaller key binds, I'll do them between streams. There we go. That should have us sorted now. How far we got? Apparently it's quite close. Oh my goodness, we're going really fast now. No, full service on the automatic brakes. Oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, no. I was too busy trying to sort the controls out. Well, maybe this time. Thank you very much for the fail. I thought we was much further away as well. Load the last checkpoint. I don't know if there was checkpoints, actually. But we're in now. Right, we can see if we can get the controls working.
In this training module, you'll be learning how
2
to
out of
perform
10.
a hill start and practice the switch from throttle to
We'll
braking.
see if we can go quicker,
as you
yeah?
crest a gradient and go from ascending to descending.
Look, I was trying to get some setup going.
You'll be using GE ES44C4 locomotives, hauled
You, Oh, there's a map.
heavy intermodal freight.
Did not finish.
Now you'll go through the steps needed to take over this locomotive.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. We want to put the reverser to forward. We want
When
to...
getting moving, it's worth remembering the following sequence that was covered in the locomotive training modules. Independent on, auto off. Throttle on, independent off.
Here we go.
Let's go through that slowly and understand why.
I've got to where the hive is, right? Right, so we've got to get the independent brake to release. Oh, we're going backwards again. Can we get any throttle? No. Let's automatic brake off. There we go. Throttle. Max throttle. We need some sand. Wasn't paying attention. There we go. More sand. Okay, we're doing okay now. We're doing okay. There we are. Bit more throttle, I think. There we are. We're going to get this thing moving. How much sand we got? I don't know, actually. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh, hang on. It wants the independent brakes to fall out. Oh, I've missed something. Release. I think, there we go.
If you apply power too quickly, the wheels will slip. If this happens, reduce the amount of power to regain control.
All the sand.
And then gently
3
reapply.
sandcastles. Are we measuring it in sandcastles, are we?
If you are struggling for grip, apply sand to increase traction.
Okay, so...
That's it. You're moving forwards under power.
There we go, we're going
If
good.
you use the same start process every time you begin moving, it'll become second nature.
So, last time I failed because I was readjusting this. We should be able to use the dynamic brake now by doing this left and right. So the throttle is up and down, the dynamic brake is left and right. Okay, so in theory we should be good. So let's max this throttle out, get some speed going up this hill, and then we'll cut the speed right at the top or right near the top. We should be all right. Notch 8 and pray. Yes, that's what we're doing right now. Full speed, indeed. Do you think I have time to go and get a drink? Don't know. There we go. Americans prefer 20-tile trains and less signals. Yeah, I suppose so. The thing is, I can't tell whether my new configuration for the dynamic brake is going to work until we've stopped using the throttle. I kind of feel like I want to get rid of this interface in the corner. Now, the dynamic brake's not going to be very useful for us if we're going this sort of speed. But what we'll do is we'll use the auto to slow down and then start using the dynamic, I think. So we'll get up to top speed. We'll come back off the power a little bit because we're starting to get to top speed. And we're starting to reach the summit. So there we go. Throttle is now off. We can now add some of the brakes. Let's see what happens when we put 60% automatic brakes on. Yeah, there we go. So we're reducing the speed now as we come over the crest. And hopefully we can get that to around 30. Green light, we can go straight down. The next one is... well, actually we've got a speed limit coming up. And I think we've managed to keep that in check. There we go. Let's get the automatic brakes on release now. And here we go, dynamic brakes. There we go, look, we've got the controls for the dynamic brakes now. Don't know what this button here should be emergency brakes, right? Oh, there we go.
Congratulations, you have reached the summit. As you start your descent, you'll need to switch to dynamic brakes to control your speed. The most effective speed for dynamic brakes is around 30 miles per hour. So if you're exceeding that speed, you should be slowing down.
So where
Above
is there?
30 miles
Oh,
per hour,
there's the horn button.
Dynamic brakes become a lot less effective, and you will
Horn
be more reliant
sequencer?
on the automatic brake.
Bell. Oh look, there's the bell control. I could have done
The
that.
automatic brake on its own will not provide enough fine control over the speed of the train. It's a blunt instrument because you can't partially release the brakes, and they take a few minutes to apply to the setting you've asked for. If you try to rely on just the automatic brake, you will often find yourself coming to a halt or going over speed while you
Are we slowing down or are we speeding up? What are we doing? Oh, we should be speeding up. Yeah, we're going to speed up. Good.
Watch the train speed as it crests the top of the gradient. You'll go from needing power to maintain speed to finding that power starting to accelerate the train.
I have no idea what's
See
going on with
that?
the bell, Brandon.
Start backing off power and aim to keep your speed below 30 miles per hour.
Okay, so at the moment I have the throttle off and I've got the
Once your
dynamic
throttle
brake
is
ready,
at zero,
but it's not doing
you're
anything yet.
starting to pick up speed a little. It's time to get the dynamic brakes into their setup position. They'll need to be there for 10 seconds before you can use them further.
Okay, pull down to increase throttle. That's correct. You suggest switching one of the two around.
The dynamic brake is only on the locomotive and will react nearly
Push
instantly.
right and up. I think the left and right
As
might
you
need to be
begin
switched.
get to larger amounts of dynamic brake needing to be applied, it's time to bring in the automatic brake to help.
Although
In most cases, a minimum set of automatic brake is enough.
the reason
Apply
here
that
is
now.
that if I turn this right, that dynamic brake goes
Watch
up to the
out that
right
on
on
some
the screen.
locomotives, as you apply the automatic brake, this will cut the dynamic brake out entirely.
Yeah.
This is because of the brakes applying on your locomotive. If you notice this happening, pull the independent brake towards you into the bail off position, and it will release those brakes only, leaving the automatic brake on the rest of the train. And you will see the dynamic brake come back into action immediately.
Right, we're starting to get a bit faster now, so let's pull
As
the dynamic brake up.
automatic brake begins to take effect down the length of the train, you'll notice the train begin to slow down due to the extra braking effort. Gently dial back the amount of dynamic brake to compensate for this.
I think we're decelerating even though the gradient's increasing.
Speed around, but not exceeding 30 miles per hour.
There we go. I think we're doing all right.
If you
we're
find
doing good.
full dynamic brake is unable
Thank you, Jason.
to hold the train speed, add a little air with the automatic brake. Wait to see how the train reacts and adjust with the dynamics as needed.
There we
Always
go.
work under your target speed of 30 miles per hour.
Oh, we need to...
If you find
bit more
yourself
brake.
chasing faster speeds, you'll need to take more substantial corrective action with the automatic brake.
So push up for increased throttle and
Okay.
pull to decrease.
Come to a
Yeah,
stop
that's
up
kind of
ahead
probably what I should be
using the
doing.
automatic
I think the
brake.
throttle's the wrong way round. Oh, we're getting a bit too fast. Full dynamic brakes. There we go. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. We're not getting too far. Pull is more throttle in most trains though. I know. It's the thing is that I want to kind of mix between the dynamics of what I'm doing and how it works. So I think what we'll do is that I will tweak the controls as we go. Yeah, 2 miles. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to stop the train. I think we'll use the automatic brakes to stop the train, shall we? Once we get, like, within... I don't know. Do you think... I think we should maybe be starting to slow down. So let's put full brakes on. Full dynamic brakes. There we go. I'll call out the hundreds of feet. So that's 90 coming up. 90. There we are. I'm going to do it in hundreds of feet. Oh, there's fans up there as well. 85. We're still decelerating. We got an amber light up ahead. So what I want to do is be able to get the setup so that I'm using the controls as much as possible. We're braking too much now. 11. And we're starting to accelerate slightly. Yeah, we just went past 80. I think we probably need to go a little bit quicker, so let's bring that dynamic brake to 0 on the setup there. Maybe get ourselves back up to 15 mile an hour. I'll want automatic brakes? Probably. Problem is, I'll probably end up just stopping the whole train, right? Oh, no, okay. Right, dynamic brakes are off. Automatic brakes. Let's get them up to half. Throttle is still off. We'll get those automatic brakes going. Get it set to about 50%. I think they're starting to kick in. I can't remember how long it takes for them to kick in. We are going down a massive slope, but we're not accelerating, we're actually slowing down. So I think we're doing quite good on that point. There we go. Now I think we're slowing a little bit too much. So let's just get the automatic brake onto minimum application now. Oh yeah, that's a lot of braking going on. Can I do power? Maximum throttle! Release the brake. I've got to release the brake. We're going to end up stopping. Right, there we go. Bit more speed. They have a 0 neutral zone push for throttle, yeah. You think I'm sliding? I don't think I'm sliding. Right, I've managed to boost the speed back up to 20. Let's get the brakes on minimum application, just so they're ready for us. We can just kind of go throttle off. Yeah, the throttle's off now. The throttle is off now. We've still got 4,500 to go. So it's not a problem. Gonna have to release those automatic brakes, otherwise we're just going to stop again. I kind of feel like dynamic brakes are the way forward, right? Yeah, I just did a tiny bit of throttle to keep us moving. We've still got 4,000 to go. The train... Oh, it's starting to accelerate again. Alright, minimum application. Yeah, we're starting to accelerate relatively aggressively, but that's okay. Because we're going downhill, aren't we, you see? So there's either brakes or no brakes. Actually, we're still slightly accelerating, but we've got 3,300 to go. What we are? 3,000, still accelerating. Okay, let's get a little bit more brake on. 2,800. That acceleration's slowing down. Okay, a bit more brakes. Slight deceleration now. Good. I think we're doing pretty good. The red light's up ahead. We need to make sure we stop in front of the red light. Right, now let's bring ourselves into the full service on those brakes. $1,800 to go. 1,700. 1,500. Let's pull it into emergency for a second. We'll use everything to just really slam them on. There we go. Let's just put it now back into full service. Off. Well, we managed to stop too early. It was a bit too conservative. Okay, let's get the throttle up. At least we're in a bit of control now, right? Oh. Yeah, brakes on release. No. None of the brakes are on. We're on a slope. Why is it not moving? More throttle. Come on. There we go. God, that's a bit close. Bit slow there. We can just take the edge off that throttle. Oh, the pressure loss because of the emergency application. Yeah, the emergency release. Yeah, okay. Okay, hang on a sec. Hang on. Whoa. There we go. There we go. We had some movement there. Come on, train. Let's go and have a look. Yeah. Oh, God, it's going a bit fast now. Full service on the brakes. Oh my goodness, emergency! Emergency! Five. Oh, it's alright, the emergency is doing the job, I think. 4. 3. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Wow. Let's put the brake back to release. Oh dear. Wow. Just release the brakes, no power. Well, the brakes are released and the train's not moving. Which you would have thought so on a bit of a gradient. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Let's get a little bit of power until we move. And then I'll immediately cut the power. Apparently we're still too far away from the stopping point. Right, we're moving. Oh no, we're not moving again. I've chosen the hardest American route. Well, this isn't my first. Right, come on. We need to get this vehicle moving forward. I don't know if I'd be able to use the dynamic brake actually to get this thing to stop from moving so slowly, right? Come on. Shut the door. My mistake there was legging it outside the door. Waits for the brakes to release. Oh, is that what's going on? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Dial the throttle back. I don't think my brakes are properly released yet. Ah, I heard something change. Right, let's rev the engine, see what happens. Third attempt at the same tutorial. I haven't learned to walk off. Whoa. Right, braking. Full brake. Right, is that going to be close enough? 40 feet? No. Right, it wants me to go a bit more. Right. Minimum application of brakes. Get a bit of throttle on there. See, I thought, I don't know, I can't really see where this signal is. But I didn't apply the emergency brakes this time. I need to be able to control the automatic brake. Come on. Let's get this thing moving. There we go.
Right. Well,
there we
that
go.
concludes this training module. It is highly recommended that you practice both hill starting and the change from ascent to descent.
Oh my
until
goodness.
you are comfortable with them. They are one of the more challenging aspects of operating heavy freight.
T2 is quite challenging,
and
yeah.
you really feel like you're in more control of this train as you get the hang of this task.
If you cycle through Control and 4, you can see the distance in feet and meters to the next signals and speed limits. Alright, okay. Okie dokie. Let's go back to the training centre. Well, that was your fault, you lot. You lot said I should do that one. Oh. Yes. Do I feel like a pro train driver? I think so. I think so. What have we got then? So we went to the trains. And... oh, I see. Do something. Okay, so you don't get to necessarily choose. Right. I get it. So... you know what? I'm going to get a drink. I'm not going to do the be right back screen because it's going to be just a couple of seconds, right? And whilst I'm gone in those couple of seconds, shout out what you think I should do next. Let's not go too crazy. I'm still learning. I'm still configuring. But let's do a nice little thing and we can see what we do. So yes, shout out in the chat what you think I should do and I'll be back in just a couple of seconds. Right then, what do we think then? So, that's probably one that's already configured on your controller. What is? Oh, yeah, okay. Steam? No, we're not. I don't think we'll do Steam today because I'd have to potentially reconfigure the controller. Pick a route, then you can pick a schedule to run on that route. Okay. Don't do DB. We'll be here 3 days. Okay, Liverpool to Crewe. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of suggestions here. I'm looking for something relatively, like, pretty chill, something that is similar to what I've driven already. Bearing in mind, I've got no experience. The left column, second from the top. Oh. The Cathcart Circle line. Is that what you're talking about, Giacomo? There's a few different ones in here. There's the Riviera Line. The Exeter to Plymouth line. That could be good to do. Oh, you can't see the name. Oh, my bad. Yeah. We definitely need a scene which is the same as this scene, but without me, and that I can switch backwards and forwards between. So we'll sort that out. Exeter Plymouth is lovely. I don't know how long it would be. James, thank you very much. Try that again. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. I'm going to put that somewhere where I'm not going to knock it over with the camera. When it's not washed away. Let's have a look here. If I go in here, let's see what options we have. We've got timetable, scenarios, training modules. There's 2 training modules for that line. Maybe we should do that. Yeah. All routes, most 1 hour services. So if I click timetable, there's 205. Okay. Spawn on foot. And then there's a vehicle. Does that then let me choose something after it? Let's have a look. You would do the training. Okay. Let's do the training, right? So Exeter Plymouth training module. And then there's the line introduction. Exeter to Paddington is a bit shorter. That sounds like a good idea. Timetable. Okay, we're gonna have a look at this training first and see what it does. This is the line introduction. It looks quite good. Which edition? I'm not sure. Actually, I have no idea.
Welcome to your first day as a trainee driver here on the Riviera Line.
Oh. This looks cool.
Exeter is known for its medieval history and beautiful architecture. Exeter's medieval underground passages are the only ones of their kind open to the public in Britain.
Ooh. E to get started.
Follow the markers to approach the empty route map billboards around the station and interact with them to place the route maps.
I have to place route maps? Oh, I see.
Take some time to explore the station and find other tasks. Fix up other route maps, place fire extinguishers, stack hard hats and fire cannons.
Fire cannons. That sounds like a good thing to do. Right. I think we need to do a timetable. She's just telling me what to do. She's telling me to wander around. I don't know how long this little bit is going to take. Oh my goodness. Do I have to...
Doors closing.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Footbridge. Doors opening. Lift
Whoa.
going down.
That was weird. I don't seem to be able to exit out of there very easily. Okay. Shall we try and drive a train? Board the train. Okay. Whoa. Let's get down to the platform. Which train does it want me to board? No, that's further away. Here it is. Take a seat. There we are. Oh, I thought we were moving then. It was the next train.
A portion of this route was initially designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel as broad gauge and to utilise atmospheric power, where a differential in air pressure was used to propel the train.
I don't think we need this sort of tutorial right now. What do you guys think?
Atmospheric power was only in operation for 1 year between September 1847 and September 1848.
There's a steam railway also.
The
Yeah, it
atmospheric
looks like
railway
it.
was abandoned due to maintenance issues with the pipes and poor fuel
You think it's
economy.
nearly over? Okay. Well, we'll just wait for a bit. I'll tell you anything important that she says.
The railway was converted from broad gauge to standard gauge in the late 19th century, shortly after the area's
I'll turn her up.
consolidation into the Great Western Railway.
We can
The
enjoy
other
the route.
major station on this route was opened in 1877, named Plymouth North Road. A major rebuild began in 1938. However, The work was delayed by the Second World War and not completed until 1962.
Oh, it's a 5-minute tutorial, okay.
This route is famous for its scenic seaside towns, such as Dawlish and Teignmouth. The severe weather of the coastline has caused many problems along the railway. In 2014,
you live in
the severe weather
Paignton,
collapsed
and
the Dawlish seawall.
I do need to go to some more railways.
From the network.
An informative film about the line. I mean, that's quite nice, as long as they're not too long, right?
On several occasions, delays have been caused by waves hitting trains, such as on the 29th of September 2024.
2024, when the waves came in.
And was rendered unable to move until it was rescued by another train.
Stations are scarily accurate.
A 5-phase plan has been created to bolster the coastline against the weather.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the
first
DLCs.
phase was completed in 2020, and
especially if you guys
was
like
given
this
a
live
new
stream and you
foundation.
enjoy it. And I mean actually like it.
This route features the British staple, Class 150 Sprinter for local coastline journeys, and the modern Class 802 to tackle the journey to Plymouth and beyond.
I'm not sure if the camera glitching is because of my head
Take
track.
on the
I think it is.
high-speed 802 between Exeter and Plymouth, or take your time and enjoy the scenic coastline down to Paignton. Be aware of the weather and watch out for delays.
So one of the things...
Hang
on. They're being noisy. Oh, there we go. So one of the things that I thought with this game is that it would give an opportunity for us to chat in between some parts as well. Yeah. Right, okay, so let's go... do we want to do the Class 802 introduction? Probably should, right? How long is it? Training centre. Come on. Where is it? There it is. 10 minutes. Should we just bumble our way through it? Let's go back and we'll go to the trains, and we'll choose a route, and we'll go back to that route that we just did, and we will do a timetable. Ooh, should we do it on the Class 150? Yeah, I think we'll do it on that one first. Official. There's the Riviera. And that's it. Ah, there's 2 different routes on that. Ooh, okay. Oh, right. Okay, you have to select a service. Hang on a minute. Let's do this one. Right, now we have to select a service. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we've got one selected here. This one, I don't know how long it is yet. I'm just trying to work my way around the screen. Time. Is that 6 minutes? Is that... I don't... Or is that the start time? Time is takes is under the flag. Oh, so that's an hour. Right, so what we want to do is one that's probably around half an hour, right? Apparently that one is 1 minute long. Are these all in order? Oh, this is part of the day of the timetable. I get it. Start time. Right. Let's have a look. So there's a lot of very quick things here for like getting started and sort of thing. We're going to skip them for now. And we're going to go to the first one that's 18 minutes. That's probably a nice little one to do. Paignton to Exmouth. Part 1. I think we should do that. Right. We want to be the driver. Yes. Right, what's this? We don't want the other thing. Right, part 1. We've got our engine. We're 170 tons. Drive this passenger service from Paignton to Newtown Abbot. Alright, let's give that a go. We need to unlock the doors, which I can do with this button. I think. Oh no, it's all different controls. Well, the reverse is not on. Cab lights? Can I do the cab lights? Okay, hang on a minute. These buttons don't seem to be working for the doors. Doors. No. That's air conditioning. What's this? Headlights. Train. Hello. What we got up here? Nope, that's not it. Don't know what that is. Did we demolish a car? I don't think so. Is the master key on? That's a good question. What we got over here? That's their headlights. Is this the master key? Master key unlocked. Right, now can I do the doors? It's just saying doors unlocked, doors unlocked, doors unlocked. Ah! There's people coming. Well, that's one way of doing it, I suppose. Don't think I was meant to do it like that. Yes. Contact the signalers. Oh, we're loading passengers. Right, okay. I need to wait to load passengers. So on this one, we've got the brake and throttle. And I don't know whether that brake is the same brake as the one we've got here. We'll have to find out. Oh, there we go. I think we're okay then. Oh, lock doors. Left doors are locked. Left doors are locked. Oh my goodness. I think I accidentally opened one of them, right? Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good. Right, stop at location. I've got to go. Right, hang on a second. What's this? The reverse is in neutral.
The next station is Torquay. This is a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth.
Oh no. Right, the reverse won't move. I don't know why. I think it's because I've got throttle. Let's turn the throttle off. There we go. Right. Right. Train brake is not working. So let's turn the brake to release and throttle to 1. Am I going to be late? There we go. Next time I'm on a train that was departing late, I'll think of Master Hellish and assume the trainer. I was just trying to figure out all the buttons. Set the reverse to forward to use the door. Oh, okay. Well, we're off now. We're accelerating. I'll give a good bit of throttle. Get ourselves up to speed. The speed limit changes soon. I can't see anything. Why is it so dark? I should probably put the lights on. Night. Hang on. Slow down. Slow down. Whoa, whoa. Power off. Power off. Power off. Power off. Power off. There we go. Right. Now. What? Night head. That's what I want. There we go, night headlight. Did I lock the doors? It doesn't seem to want me to lock them, so I think we're okay. Right, speed limit's gone up, so we can actually get the power up. Do they complain if you accelerate too much? Oh, we're going uphill as well, which doesn't help. I see a red light in the distance, but it's not on any of my... Oh. No, we're not having driver assist. Max throttle. Let's go for it. Why is there a red light there? That's a little bit concerning. Is it... What is it? No idea. Anyway, there is a signal up ahead and it's green. Passenger comfort doesn't matter. That's interesting. I thought passenger comfort would matter in a game like this. I want to turn my cab lights off. Oh no, I unlocked the doors. No, it probably won't let me. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't want to go too fast. There we go. There we go. We're good. We're good. Right, where's my cab lights? There we go. That's a shunt signal. Brad, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Bit more power. A little bit of lag there was. I want to try and get the speed up a bit though, because we had a bit of a slow start. Right, we've got a mile until we need to stop. And I don't know what the brake control is. Right. I need to work out what the brakes are, so... That's not the brake. I'm going to have to do the brakes manually with my hands. There's another green light. We're good. The headlights are surprisingly weak. I know, right? Where are the lights? I can't see. I need the cab lights back on. Night headlight, hazard, marker, off, tail off. Day headlight. No, I had them. Night headlights. Right. There we go. Let's put the train brake on one. Full brakes.
Talking. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
There we go. We're gonna roll in. Are we late? Oh, we're running late. We are running very late. Yeah, those brakes were much better than I was expecting just then. Supposed to get a sheet with the speeds? Yeah. Right, let's keep us going. We've got 400 odd yards to go. We're going at 20. Oh, it's bumping around a bit. We're not massively late, right? There we go. Yeah, I definitely need to sort out the train brakes. There we go. We're cruising in. We're cruising in. We're nearly there. It's not too bad, actually. There is a bit of an incline as well, so that's going to slow us down. And also, if we're pretty... I don't know if we have to be perfect, right? We have to be pretty close, I think. Alright. Ah, I missed the controls.
This is Torquay. This is
There
a
we go.
Great Western Railway
Right,
service
that is
to...
train brake. Okay. No, wait, no. Settings. Controls. Keyboard controls. What is train brake? Is that a different button altogether then? Train brake. Train brake. Tilt. Stop. Throttle decrease. And it's not in there. Is it in brakes then? Brake decrease. Because when I was doing the brakes, it didn't seem to do anything previously. Brakes, because the train auto brakes have the same keybind normally. Yeah, it didn't seem to work. Oh, here we are. Look, brake key decrease, brake key increase. Do we think that might be it? Train brake is when the driver takes a brake to see what the buttons do. I've got a funny feeling that's not it. Okay. There's so many different brakes, right? That's for the train brake cutoff. Okay. Oh. Automatic brake decrease, automatic brake increase? Ah, okay. So there we are. They're the ones. It's the automatic brake. Right? So I need to add that, right? So, I think when I'm here, what do you think, folks? Should be keys for auto. Yeah. I think I might need more than one setup for the two different sorts of trains. Because I think what we might need to do is have left and right as automatic brake and then twist as the other brake that I was doing. Right? So that one should be, I think it was comma and period. And then this one, you see, it's these two keys on the keyboard. So let's try that. And that's, there we go. Right, I've changed the keybinds. You think I should do a timetable? I think that's what we're doing, right?
Xmas. The next station is Tor.
Right, I've got the brakes working. Where can I see where the brakes are? Brakes. Right, are we ready to go? Oh, unlock the doors. Unlock the doors now. No, this is not the tutorial. This is actually a thing. We're running a bit late. Yeah, we've unlocked the doors. We're loading passengers. Where can I see my level of braking on the interface? I don't think I can. We'll see about that in a minute. We are currently set to release. So I'll put ourselves in brake 1. Then we'll lock the doors when everybody's ready. Opening the doors applies the brakes fully, so you can't start driving when they open. That's a good idea. So these are my doors up here. Lock the doors. See, that's working now. I'm doing things in order. Right. Off we go. So, brake, release, then power. Max power, here we go.
The next station is Tor. This is a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth.
Yeah. The pressure in the circle matters. Pressure gauge. Hang on a minute, I'll have a look at that in a second. I'm just making sure I don't go absolutely crazy on the speed. And there is a speed limit coming up as well. Grey-black circle in the lower right meters. Okay. Yeah, we've got a 30 zone coming up, so let's accelerate the train a little closer to 30. And hopefully this time, we'll actually be okay. You're late, go crazy on the speed. Yeah, but I don't want to zoom past the station, do I? Alright, we'll go a bit quicker. We'll go max throttle just for a little while. It's getting foggy.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
You can't see anything out the window. Neither can I. I can barely see a thing. It's ridiculous. Right. We're getting close to the speed limit. We're getting close to the station, so I'm dialing back off the throttle. In fact, the throttle is off. We're going to get ready to brake. So, brake 1. Release. There we go. Getting the hang of this. We're down to 13. 12. I think I'm doing alright. Most of the problems I've had is working out the controls with the weird way that I've got everything set up, right?
This is Tor. This is a Great Western Railway service.
Let's unlock the doors.
Exmouth. The next station is Newton Abbot.
Right. Let's see how they're doing. Is everybody okay? Oh, I don't know. Right, we're going to go quickly this time. Right. Lock the doors. Doors are locked. Apparently. Is the brake on? Yeah, the brake's on. Lock the doors. Oh no, the doors aren't locking. What was that? Train stop override. What's that? Safety systems. Hang on a minute. What we on? Yeah, that's off. Reverser is off. Throttle's off. Your reverser is off. Oh, did I accidentally set my reverser in the wrong place. There we go. It's because the reverser is here, so when I'm pressing buttons and stuff, I can catch it with my hand. Right, we can go, I think. Yeah, let's go. Max power. And brakes off.
The next station is Newton Abbot. This is a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth.
There we go, we're off. We're off. What we by now? Doesn't actually say what time we're meant to get there, I don't think. Top speed is going to be changing soon. It's foggy as anything. It's horrible. Can't see a thing. Right, well, we probably need to... Oh, I can see a green light ahead. Just dial back off the throttle a little bit. Oh no, speed limit's changed. Full throttle. So I'm not sure how far behind we are. You're so late they send you through a different track, it seems. Oh no! Oh, am I that rubbish at driving a train? Well, we're just gunning it now. We're going to get us right up to speed. Yeah, that's what you don't do that while driving, do you? Eh? Not driving trains. Now, what's this? That's the warning horn. Should we do the horn? There we go. Speed limit's going to change by the looks of it soon, but we don't want to go past this speed limit, so let's Let's throttle down a little. I'm going up a gradient though, so I've got to try and balance that. Drive 10 under the speed limit is what real drivers would advise. In that weather. Yeah, I suppose there is in this weather, eh? Don't let the boss see you drinking whilst driving. Exactly, Franda man. I'm mostly coasting this now. We are getting a little bit faster though, so I'm going to drop the speed. Oh. I don't know if we're going too fast. Oh, we're getting warnings. Bit of brake. There we go. Oh, we're going downhill. I didn't notice we were going downhill. There we are. It's changed anyway now. Now we can speed up. Look at that. It's terrible out there. What's this then? Wipers? We can try it. Whoa, 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 we're going too fast, we're going too fast. There we go. Oh, we're still going too fast. At this point, the window's useless. Yeah, I know, right? Can't really see out there either. God, I keep having to use the brake. Going downhill with this train. Just to take the edge off it. Oh, we do have to stop in like 700 yards, so... Oh no, I went to emergency brake by accident. I didn't mean to go to emergency brake. I meant to go to full brake, not emergency brake. I got an award for driving under the speed limit, apparently. That's not a stop, it's a go via. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, I want to slow down for this bit, because I want to make sure that I don't go wrong or shoot past anything. So we're going slow past this point. Right. There we are. Right. Oh, right. We've got 2.1 miles to go, and we're 2 minutes late, so... full throttle. Bearing in mind, there's a speed limit coming up of 55. So I need to be careful with that, don't I? So I just need to make sure I'm down to 55. There's a green light up ahead by the looks of it. God, I'm doing okay, but I'm not doing okay on time. Like most other things, like I haven't been speeding, I haven't crashed, I haven't lost any passengers that I know of. And then the speed limit does drop to 40. Okay. Let's come off the power a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how many points is good. It's a nice little tunnel that we're going through, though. Slowing down just a touch, so I'm going to put a bit more throttle on. Was that lightning? I thought I just saw lightning. Right. Oh, cool. We've got to slow down more. Bit more brake. Get our speed under 40. It might have been a graphical bug. It's a yellow. It's an amber light. We're going through an amber light now, which I think's okay. Speed's fine. I think we might need just a touch more brake. There we go. I'm going to leave the window open, get a bit of fresh air in. Right. About half a mile to go. 36 miles per hour at the moment. That's okay. I'm going to bring the speed down just a little bit. We're about 5 minutes late at the minute. So we're coming in at about 25. That's fine. Would you want to do this job in real life? I don't know. When I was coming towards the end of my schooling, they did this thing where they put you in... Oh, hang on, we need some power. Why is it stopping? Did I leave the brake on? Might have accidentally left the brake on. Yeah, they put us through this like quiz that you had to do, and the quiz basically told you what like job you thought you should have. Mine genuinely came up with train driver, and that I did the quiz a few times. Every time I did the quiz, it came up with train driver. It's something that I think it would be a good thing to try. Would I want to do it all the time? I don't know, maybe. I mean, it wouldn't fit in with my life with the kids and stuff, so yeah. It's not something I'd be able to actually do. We're nearly 6 minutes late now. Right, okay, let's start... No, we're fine at the moment, we're fine at the minute. Yeah, this is quite a long platform by the looks of it. You've driven steam trains? I've been on the footplate of steam trains as they've been driven. Rookie numbers. I know, right? Just over 6 minutes late. It's not too bad. Just a touch of brake just to bring us down a little bit in speed. I'm going 10 in a 40. Yeah, no, but I need to stop the train. Don't I? I can't just keep going forever. Oh, that's got to be nearly completely perfect. Right, I'm unlocking the doors. So, the brake's on release at the minute. Throttle's off. Passengers are loading. Typically, you'd be going 10, 50 yards for the stopping point. Yeah, well, I'm new, aren't I? Commuter trains do stop very fast. Yeah. Oh, here we go. What's going on now? Are we ready to... Oh, that was it. Now, oh, my goodness. Look at this. So, I think the speed limit... There's the speed limit. I got very close to the speed limit a few times. In fact, I think I just tipped over it. My stopping accuracy seemed to be relatively close. You know what? I'm going to make that alternate scene now, I think. No, I'll just hide myself. Temporarily. There we go. The biggest issue with driving trains is the stress of keeping everything running smoothly while keeping on track on everything. Yes, that sounds like it'd be something that's quite difficult to do. Well, that was quite enjoyable. I think what we'll do is that now we've got used to this particular train, let's do a different section of line and maybe a bit more in the daytime. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I did okay. So let's bring me back and the webcam, cam 2, and we'll continue, and then we'll go to return to timetable. Choose one with better weather. Yeah, we'll go further into the day. So that was 6 in the morning. Let's go somewhere around midday. We'll find something. Oh no, there's a 35 minutes. That's Exmouth to Paddington, Park 2. That sounds like a good thing to do. Let's do that. Of course, we want to be the driver, don't we? So overall, I think the controller setup's not doing too bad. There's definitely been needed to have some tweaks. The head tracking is, in my opinion, a nice subtle extra. Right, I'm going to try and keep on the ball with this one. So here we go. Right, what am I supposed to be doing? Load passengers, unlock doors. Doors unlocked. Well, let's put the reverser... Let's put the key in. Set the reverser to forward. We're loading passengers. Good. Brakes are on full at the moment. Do a scenario. Maybe next time. This is a little bit new to me still. But it's nice to see the weather. Oh, time to close the doors in a second. Oh no, not just yet, I think. We've got to wait a few more seconds to close the doors. Okay, let's get out the chair. Oh yeah, everything looks good out there. Can see right down the line and everything. What's this? More buttons. Are they USB ports? Oh, I can charge my phone, can't I? Oh, hang on. Can I open this door? Whoa. Oh. I don't want to get down there. Oh, there's a fair in the background. I want to ride the fair now. Put the gangway door closed again. Pretty sure I'm not supposed to open that. There we go. Right, let's get ready. We're going to have to close the doors and head off soon. Set the reverser again. And the reverser is set to forward, so I think we're okay. Yeah. Reverser is set to forward. Speed limit is 20 something. Brakes are on full at the minute. Throttle's off. We'll have to make sure that we do horn. Oh, there we go. Closing the doors. Putting the brake to release. Bit of horn. And max power. To get us moving. There we go. Some speed limit changes coming up as well. Plenty of green lights. I lose points for leaving the train, especially if it's moving. I bet. I bet I do. Right. We'll cruise at this speed because we've got to. You got to switch. There we go. We'll get ready to blast the accelerator. Oh god, that was a bit bumpy. There's another train going by. Right. Max throttle. Oh, there's a two-tone horn. Viewer plus gifts. Friend the man, thank you very much for the gift subs. I wonder who's going to get them. There's a warning horn. Oh, that's pretty cool. And the gift was received by Gunner Tank. Oh, look at the view. I can turn my head to look at it as well, which is nice. Still accelerating. Is max power the next channel? We've already got max permadeath. We don't need anything more than that. Oh, we've got a green signal. We're starting to get close to the station, so I might actually drop the throttle. I say close. I don't know how good the brake's going to be when we get to the station. Oh, look at that. Lovely railway line. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Brake. Some level 1 brakes. 800.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Bit of gentle acceleration. I think we'll be all right. Closed due to storm damage. I'm not sure if this section is, but I know part of the section of this line was. Okay, I think we'll be good just to release the brake for a bit as we come in. Hi, Gerard. This is cool. I don't know what you guys think, but doing this with the control panel and the head tracking live, and of course the high-vis jacket, I think it's all come together quite nicely, actually. Does this sim allow you to drive the replacement bus service? What we need to do is we need to get Simulator Adventures to do that, don't we? Right, we need to start slowing down a bit more. Oh no, I didn't get that one great. This is we're 15 seconds over time. I do want to get a little bit closer here though before I 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why won't my brake keep applying?
This is a Great Western Railway service to Paynton.
There we are. Doors.
Station is Teignmouth.
Okay. Let's go and see how things are getting on. Come on, everybody, hurry up. Get off. I've got places to be. Right. Lock the doors. Here we go. Brakes off. And power to full. There we go. 27 seconds too late. Big improvement. I know, right? Oh god, I think those cars nearly just crashed.
The next station is Teignmouth. This is a Great Western Railway service to Paynton.
Definitely want to do some underground stuff, I think, as well. I'm gonna try and get those 20 odd seconds back. Do my best. There's a tunnel coming up. Oh, you know what we have to do about that tunnel coming up, don't we, eh? Here we go. There we go. Yeah, I am absolutely going as fast as I can. Oh, there's another tunnel. Okay. We're still accelerating. Maybe I need 2 different buttons for the 2 different horns. Is that something I can do? Oh, I've got a fan. Can I turn my fan on? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, we're getting close to top speed. Throttle's coming down. We are going uphill though, so I'm not going to just completely kill the throttle. Oh, here we go. Switch is on the fan. Oh yeah, I see that now. There we go. Going downhill now. Can't see a thing. Can we get lights on? Oh, that fan's noisy. Don't like that fan. I put the lights on. I've got 43,000 fans. Yes, there is a little tiny bit of game glitching going on. We need to get ready to put some brakes on, I think. Yeah. If you're enjoying the stream, let me know. Give it a like. Also, make sure that you do subscribe if you're new here and you want not just this, but retro games, trains, transport, all that sort of stuff. Because whilst we do some modern train things like this, there's a lot of cool retro things going on. Right, let's start slowing the train down just a little bit. We're going downhill, so I'm using 1 level of brakes, but just for a little while.
We are now approaching Teignmouth.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Oh, there's some sand down
when
there.
stepping down from the train.
I'm coming into this one a bit quicker, so we're going to try and get some of the time back here. And we just absolutely smash the brakes on a little bit. Full service brakes. Just under 200 yards to go. That is not too bad at all. I think I did overbrake a little bit. We don't need to keep full. I am going to let it just roll in. Oh my goodness, I've nearly caught up the time. We're going to be only a few seconds off. So here we go. 12, 10, 9, 8. What? My brakes aren't working. Oh. Not quite sure what happened with my brakes there.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Payton.
I think, did I
The next
accidentally turn the
station is
doors?
Newton Abbot.
I think I accidentally turned some throttle on, and that's why it wouldn't let me brake until I put the emergency brakes on. Need to be careful with this control. It is... If I had two controls... Oh, should I get my Thrustmaster out? Oh, you guys remember that thing that I had for Kerbal Space Program? I could get that out. We could have both on the go. Might even be able to get another camera up for that. Right, I think we can get going. So... Off we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Set your lights to day.
Hey?
Oh, yeah.
Is Newton Abbot. This is a Great Western Railway service to Payton.
Oh, there it was. Day headlights. Day headlight. There we go. Never mind. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can't remember. It might be listed on my website as to exactly which joystick it is. But we could potentially get the throttle set up so that I can use it as the throttle. But we're gonna try and keep on schedule. I was pretty much on schedule there. We've got a green light up ahead. We've got quite a long distance to go. It looks like we've got a 60 mile per hour speed limit, which is going to increase to 80 soon. So I think we're all right. Also, we're going downhill as well. That's going to help us get up to speed. Where's this 80 sign though? Are we going to hit the 80 sign before I get to the speed limit? I think so. I might. Oh yeah, there's the 80. We're good. We're good to keep accelerating. Oh, maybe. Yep, there we are. So does the back of the train have to pass the 80 sign? I'm not quite sure. You're not sure it can reach 80? Well, oh no, we're going uphill now. I was saying, we're going downhill. I'm going to do my best. We've got nearly 4 miles to go, though. There's a 40 section coming up. Okay. We're going to have to be careful about that. What is that 40 for, though? Why is that 40 in a different colour? Okay, hang on a second. Let's drop that. Why is there a 40 there? Is that for trains that are stopping some workers on the line? Temporary restriction. Okay, I don't know how far up ahead that is, but definitely want to slow down a little. We're going downhill as well. I hope they're taking this into my schedule. 20 points per pedestrian. We haven't got any yet. Right, well there's the 40 mark. So let's keep our train move. We're going uphill again. So I'll put some good power on. I don't know why we're still slowing down. I had the brakes on. There we go. Right, is that the end of the restriction now? Or it will be in a second. Yeah. Full throttle. Or, alternatively... There we go. So we're not going to be able to get up to 90. I mean, if we hit 88, we know we've gone too... Oh! There's land over there now. It's over this way. A river, I think? Another green light. Well, we've only got 2 miles to go. This time, hopefully, I will stop a little bit more in the right section. But at the moment, we're at full speed. God, the game's lagging a little bit. Might have to adjust a few settings to try and reduce the amount of lagginess. Oh, we've got amber signals. Oh, there's a friend. It's not the stream, it's the game. I'm seeing it. It's game lag, not stream lag. Oh, no. I didn't notice a speed change. It's too busy looking at statistics in OBS. I need to choose the appropriate time. Oh, we've got a red signal up ahead. Right, we need to slow down. Is my camera too? Okay. We're coming in a little slower because there is a red signal up ahead. It could be the hat track stuff that's causing the issues. And what you got to remember is my camera's going through a capture card, right? It's not a USB camera. So if the game's lagging and there's video rendering lag, then that is potentially going to affect the camera as well, right? Yes, it's going to be.
We are now approaching Newton Abbot.
Please mind the gap between.
Oh, it's gone amber.
And take care when stepping down from the train.
Okay, in that case, let's put a bit of power on. We are a couple of seconds late. First time on a route is more laggy because of shader. Okay. I'm having to use this throttle to keep us moving because we're going uphill. Shader cache issues. Right, let's come off the throttle. Get ready to brake. I think we're relatively close towards the end of this particular route. I'm not sure, to be honest. But we're going to be going for a little while yet. Don't you worry. Oh, right, brakes. Kept the train moving just enough so it didn't notice. And brake.
This is Newton Abbot. This is a Great Western Railway service to...
Make sure I get the doors on the right side so people don't just get out and wander off. Oh dear. I just guessed which side the platform was. I should probably pay attention to that. So for anybody who's joining, we've got head tracking, we've got the Logitech heavy equipment side panel. These are my door controls, these are my light controls, this is throttle and brake, and this is my reverser down here. I'm just going to be locking the doors now. And then I'm going to make sure my brake is set to release, and we're going to put the throttle up to maximum, get this thing moving. Right, we should be alright just to go.
The next station is Tor. This is a
Tor.
Great Western Railway service
Off to Tor.
Hayton.
Hopefully we can get the train accelerating nicely to the point where we're not going to be too late. Right, looks like we are going to get above 40. Random fault? Whoa, 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 whoa. It will need restarting. What's going on? We've got a random fault. Oh no. I'm not quite sure how to deal with that. I mean, I think the train seems to be going okay at the moment. Apart from the lag in the game. What's this? No. We've got a new donation.
New donation! Fantastic!
Just put a little bit more throttle in. Wait for the next station before dealing with the fault. Look at the engine start button. Couple. Cab conditioning. You think restart while moving? Instruments, train, units, stop, start. Oh, there's a engine start button. See if that does anything. Oh, speed limit's changed. I didn't see the speed limit change. A new donation from Frankster. Thank you. Thanks for the great content. It's helped me through rough times recently, and they donated £10. Well, thank you very much for the donation. It's much appreciated. No, I didn't stop the train. I was going slowly because there was a speed restriction, and I kind of forgot to increase my speed. Oh my goodness, what on earth? What was that? Oh well. Right then. Try the engine start button again. It's lit green now. So I think we're okay. I mean, we've got power. We're going uphill and we're keeping our speed pretty much. So I think we're doing okay. I just want this to be like the emergency brakes. Well, we've only got 4 minutes to get to the destination though, that's the problem. I got a pop-up message saying there was a fault. Some nice buildings out there. Right, we're starting to get close to the speed limit, but we're still going uphill. Everything looks like it's okay. There, look, it says maximum speed 70 miles an hour. I'm not sure if we're going to arrive on time. They used to have the kinetic version of this game where you could interact with controls with motion. Ooh. I'd rather have this physical button pad actually, to be honest. Fault still ongoing. Maybe I need to stop the engines and then start it again. I'll try that while the passengers are loading. Right, we're still going uphill. We're doing alright actually. Oh, there's a speed limit coming up. Okay, throttle off. We're not really slowing down, so I'm going to put one level of braking on. VR, no, not VR, head tracking. There we go. I think we're going to be fine now. 45. Pretty much on the nose. Scratching my nose. Are we still decelerating? Yes. Okay, bit of power then. Just a little bit. How far have we got until the train stop? Oh, 1.1 miles. Okay. So we've got a combination of head tracking and physical controls. We seem to be doing okay on speed. We can speed up a little bit if we need to. But we are going to have to stop soon. It looks... yeah, so if I look that way, it looks out that window. If I look that way, it looks out that window. If I look up and down, it does up and down. But I disabled the roll. So if I roll my head, it doesn't roll the screen. Because that's where we're going to get like a lot of motion sickness in that sort of thing, right? Right. We're coming up to a new speed restriction soon. And we have to stop as well. I think we're okay, but I am going to just drop the power because we're going downhill. Oh, no, wait. Brakes. That little bit of going downhill just absolutely pushed the train to go a bit forward. But you're looking the other way. That I also have control via the mouse. Because I have to be able to click on things, unfortunately.
We are now approaching Tor.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
I think we're okay for speed at the moment. I just want to get it under 30. There we go. 27. That'll do, won't it? Yeah, we're going downhill. Oh, no, more brake. It's that hill, right? The engine being out will affect the brakes? Well, that's a shame.
This is
right.
Tor. This is a Great Western Railway
engine
service
stop.
to Paignton. The next
doors.
station is Torquay.
Right. Engine start. I don't know if the engines are working. What if I change the reverser to off? Not sure about that. Let's lock the doors. See what happens. Control-Alt-Delete. That's one way about going about it, isn't it? Right, brakes off. Full power. See what happens. Engines must be started first. Oh, no.
The next station is Torquay.
Oh, I think I did it.
This is a Great Western Railway
Oh, no, we're just
service
rolling.
to Paignton.
Brake. Why is it not starting? Oh, we're losing all of our time here. Right. Master key. Off. It won't let us. Reverser. Off. Master key. Locked. Out. Master key on. Reverser. Neutral. Engine start. Engine stop. Engine start. Oh no, I broke the train. Right. Oh no, wait, it's working now. It worked. It works. Right, forward. Forward, yeah, reverses forward. Brakes. And throttle. So I think I had to have the reverser in neutral or something. Just hit all the buttons. No, that's safety system something. So, I'm not going to uncouple the stuff. Well, there we go. We lost a little bit of time there, but I think the reverser needed to be in the medium neutral setting, right? To be able to then get the engines going. It was a random fault. It was a random fault. It wasn't my fault. Now we've lost a bit of time, but we're going to get this. Oh my goodness, we're going too fast. Oh no, oh no, we're going to get told off. Oh no.
We are now approaching Torquay.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping
Oh
down
dear.
from the train.
We're going downhill, so I'm just going to be using the brakes here to get into this station, won't I? Well, I think I might get told off for speeding. And I overshot that by 15 yards.
This is Torquay. This is a Great Western
Doors.
Railway service to Paynton. The next station is Paynton.
I didn't mean to put the emergency brake on. Right, release. Right, put it on brake 1. We're really behind schedule now after all these problems. Lock the doors. Release the brakes. Max throttle. Wonder if you can drive through your hometown? I have no idea, Brandon. We can certainly find out. It's been a long day of pain and tests. Bid you a good night. We job you all the best. Rest well. Hope you're doing good soon.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Paynton.
I lost 40 points for speeding last time. Yeah, I bet actual train drivers are not reading chat whilst they're doing their job. And I bet they also haven't had as well. Hopefully it won't stutter like this if we do the route ever again. Oh, I'm not concentrating on my speed again. Let's drop the throttle a little. There we go. That's about right, I think. We're on a level gradient. Power 3. It's probably about right. In real life, it doesn't stutter. That's true, isn't it? Okay, we've got an amber signal up ahead. We haven't actually got that long until we have to get to the next location. I think it might be due to speeds. I tell you what, let's get a bit of extra power on this because we can potentially. Oh, we're going uphill now, so we'll throttle right up. To be sure, they're not allowed to live stream. Yeah, I bet they're not allowed to live stream. So I'm at full power and we're only just accelerating. We've got an amber signal up ahead. We're getting close to the speed limit, but that's fine. Oh, we're going downhill now. Little bit of brake. There we go. I noticed the gradient change. Yes, DLCs. Lots of DLCs. It's only a little bit of a gradient though. Some houses and stuff. A bit more brake. Oh, there's another train. Alright, Barry. Barry's driving the other train. There you are, just a bit of brake. Now we have got a red signal up ahead. Don't know exactly how far ahead it is. But it is coming relatively soon. It's just before the station. But we're not going massively quick. So I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I'm going to take off some of the speed now. Don't want to go through this red light.
We are now approaching Painter.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
So yeah, I can see the red up ahead, so I'm just rolling at the moment. I think there's actually a train in the station. Oh, it's gone to amber. Is that? No, I think we can continue now. Yep, we can. They must have switched the track appropriately, like. There we go. Get the speed back going again. Here we are. Switching tracks, presumably, rather than crashing into that train. Yep, there we go. Oh! There was a speed limit change that I missed. It's okay. Not quite sure what happened. Right, we'll cruise up to this. We are only 20 odd seconds late. That's not too bad. Doors. Make sure I open the right side of the doors. Hello? Brandon, is that you? What you got in that briefcase? Hey? Yeah, the slowed speed because of the switch. Yeah, but I didn't see any speed restrictions up ahead. Oh, it wants me to lock the doors already? Yeah, he looks very, very annoyed. Right, let's turn the brake off. Session in... What? What happened? Was that the end or did I fail? I think that was the end. Ah, yes, here we go. Right. Correct cab setup, NA. I lost 192 points for speeding. On time bonus, 448 points. Accuracy, 944. I didn't have any hazard impacts or left the vehicle unsafely, right? So, my stop accuracy for... Look at that. That was within a yard. That one was about 15 yards out. Yeah, I got quite a speed penalty there. I think it was here and here. There wasn't much going on earlier on. Oh dear, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Well, folks, I would like to offer you now the option of doing another line. Now, should we do something that's roughly around the 10-minute mark or around the 20-minute mark? I'll let you guys decide as I take a 2-minute break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with a relatively short drive to finish things off. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Let's have a look at the operating... Oh my goodness, look at the operating profit there. Somebody went for the money.
I don't know how he does it. Well, I do, but...
There is no secret in it. It's just one passenger line. I'm now building out my core network.
How on earth do you do that?
Listen, there is the station, there is the tracks and the trains. You can see the orders. There is no witchcraft involved.
Witchcraft! He's a witch!
I shall continue to accuse you of witchcraft.
Slowing down now. Looks like we're slowing down about right. 2 meters per second we're coming down at. And we have landed? Are we going to fall over? We're going to fall over. Are we counting that as a landing? Max power! Okay, it's all fine. Jobs are good. Are crumbles neat? I think they are neat until you break into them. Then they just all fall apart. Sounds like me. Oh dear. Oh yeah, now you're talking.
No. Why?
I could no, Brandon. Oh. I couldn't resist. The egg was just stood on the edge, and then Brandon got revenge for you. In fact, that was on the rule. Well, there we go, folks. There was a few little bits there. A 20-minute route, chat seems to say. Well, let's go into the game and do a 20-minute route. I was expecting OpenTTD when I joined, but this is fun too. Well, OpenTTD will be on Thursday, and Mondays we're going to be driving trains, and Fridays we'll be going back to... Oh, somebody actually did a poll. Who did a poll? One of my mods did a poll. Oh, that's cool. Okay, thank you very much, moderators. How many monitors do you have? I have 3 physical monitors and a tablet for controlling the screen, but each of my 2 side monitors are divided up into 3 segments, if that makes sense. Oh, right. Well, thank you very much for that. I didn't even know I had that feature enabled. Let's have a look then. So chat wants a 20-minute or so thing. We'll do another one on this line, and we'll save a new line, or maybe Australian or American routes or something else for next time. Let's see what we've got, shall we? So there's a few different things. There's 45 minutes. This is later in the day. We have done some of these, though. Hour, 45 minutes, 40 minutes. Do you want a little bit... Oh, we go. Look at that. Smack on. In theory, Xmas to Paint in Part 1 should be 20 minutes. So let's give that... Oh, look. Dynamic weather. 23rd of February. That's today. Okay. Let's try and get a good score on this one. Right. Let's get comfortable. You wish you could do that? I'm not sure if it's because Jackamat's got admin access on the channel rather than mod access, but we'll see. Set it to clear, maybe. Well, it's too late now. We're off. Right. What's the situation? Unlock the doors. Okay. Well, first things first. We'll put the master key in. We'll set the reverser to forward. And then we'll unlock which side? The right-hand side, I think? Can't see. I think I did the correct side. Let's have a look. Yes. Yes, the platform's there. We don't want to accidentally do the wrong one. Right, so we've got a couple of seconds left. We can get things ready. We can actually get our brakes set to release. Get ready to shut those doors and then full power as soon as we can. Because we're going to waste this. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Here we go then. Doors. Oh, we got another minute for the doors. Oh, okay. Put the brake back on, I guess. It's admin. Okay. I can't remember exactly how many admins we've got, so we'll see. If you look at the roles in the Discord, it will actually tell you what moderators have what access. So there's YouTube admins, Twitch admins, then there's live mods, Discord mods, and a couple of other things. Yeah, I suppose it is a little bit weird that it's admin only, chat, but oh well. I suppose we could always honk the horn, tell them to hurry up. Yeah? Come on, everybody, I want to get the train started. Oh dear, YouTube needs to improve that. To be fair, YouTube has improved a lot of things over the recent years. But yeah, polls are good for keeping chats active, yeah. Oh, there we go, locking the doors with a couple of seconds, only 2 seconds off that. Brakes on release, and full throttle. It's night time. Oh no, it's night time. We need to check our lights. Headlights onto night headlight. Accidentally put a bit of brake on instead of throttle then. What's that? I can't even see what that is up ahead. We're going to have a speed change in a minute, so... There's the speed change. You watch streams from 5 years ago. Yeah, everything's in a different league. Hang on a second. Once I'm no, I'm not going to get past this speed limit. Right, I think we're coasting pretty good. Speed limit's gone up. Yeah, looks like a pub or a building, yeah. I try to improve things little bit by little bit throughout the years, right? So I look at what kind of like the worst thing. Oh, hang on, we've got a station coming up. Got a station coming up. Can't go too fast.
We are now approaching Exeter St. Thomas.
There we go.
Mind the gap between the train and the
You've been watching some old KSB streams, I know. So, like, when I introduced Touch Portal, that was an important thing for being able to get things up and rolling and get things running smoothly, reconfiguring OBS to work in more efficient ways. All sorts of things like that are little changes and improvements, and at the end of the day you have to concentrate on making the good content first. You've got to do something that's either interesting or engaging. Oh, 3 yards. Fantastic. Which side are we on? This side. There's the doors.
Station is Marsh Barton.
So, yeah, it's something I do try and improve. While like you can't think about all the bells and whistles and ignore the core content, right? So I always try and do things that are engaging and interesting in some way, right? Full speed. There we go, let's get out the station. 4 seconds late, that's not good enough.
The next station is Marsh Barton. This is a Great Western Railway service to Paynton.
Maybe we'll have to use the emergency brake next time. And it's things like the website integration with the tools and the store and all the like this sort of thing for the widgets and things. Those are all things that I try and do little tiny bits of here and there, right? But I don't concentrate on that, because if I did, the core content probably wouldn't be very good, right? Okay, you're not unable to find the new GIF settings. It's in new game. Yeah. I already do more than most YouTubers. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, let's get this throttle off. Because we're going to have to slow down soon. This is a really advanced new GIF. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
We are now approaching Marsh Barton.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down.
Right,
from the train.
here we go. Full service brakes now. I think we're going to be alright on this one. 300 yards. 200 yards nearly. I'm actually going to ease off on the brakes. No, I did it a little early. There we go. That was not too bad. Oh, are we going to arrive early or on time? Four yards past, 2 seconds.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Paynton. The next station is.
I need to keep making sure I do the right window, right doors. Yeah, so it is a balance of like where I spend my time. Because if I spend a day coding a thing that sends messages out to Discord, that's not content. But if you never did any of the things around the content, you wouldn't have the tools and environments to really make everything the best it can be, right? Oh, put the brakes on emergency. Right, there we go.
The next station is Starcross. This is a Great Western Railway service to.
This reminds me of when you was a little girl and the metro driver let you sit in the cab for a minute. That's fantastic. I mean, it's probably highly against the rules, right? Yes. And one of the things as well, like, because I've got a developer background and I've been able to learn how to make scripts for OpenTTD, I can spend time making a script that we can then do in a viewer's game. And I can do that as a live stream and I can make a video. But what value can you place on me spending time on making that script? Will I need, could I use the script again? Is it really going to be good for the game and making content? It's all very... There's a lot to balance with that sort of thing. Right, even though we're going downhill and we're at full throttle, we're not really accelerating very much. It was a while ago then, that's okay. Everything's different then. I do like doing that. Oh, yes. We've got 5 miles to go. Now here's something, whilst we're getting to the next station, right? Before I get to the next station, I want you guys to tell me what you think I could change that would improve things. And I want you to concentrate on the thing that would be the smallest change, but the biggest improvement. Okay? What smallest change do you think I could make that would give the biggest improvement for my content or community or the environment around that? We're still gaining speed. Dancing girls and free beer. That's an interesting way to look at it. Oh dear. There may be beer involved in the Hellish weekend, I don't know. Oh, there's a speed restriction coming up. Slow down. Slam the brakes on. We need to slow down. Temporary speed restriction coming up. You think this stream test has worked well? Viewers have been interested. I mean, that's something, isn't it? Alright, get rid of those brakes. A bit more throttle, because I overdid it. We've got a little way until the speed restriction. Yeah, I think from a technical standpoint, obviously I need to work on the key bindings, try and figure a few things out to make sure it is working as expected, right? But the head tracking, I think, is the testing that I did previously, I think, has come out quite nicely because it makes a small difference, right? And having this controls, this is what made me want to try this game more than anything else. And I hope you're enjoying it. Right, I need to slow down. There we go. Jack Mac says we found some great bars in Nottingham. The sports bar was perfect for us. The sports bar, the gaming bar was a good one as well. You're going to get points deducted for driving under the speed limit. Nah, probably not too much. Oh, the speed restriction's gone. Full power again. You think channels these days are driven by personality more than content? You should show us more you rather than content. I would definitely say it's a part of it, right? But I think if you haven't got the good content to go with the personality, I'm not sure it's something that new people would then latch on to, right? You have to have interesting or entertaining content, or nobody's going to be able to go in there and, you know, to begin with. Not sure how Hellish can show more of him in an open TTD video. Yeah. There's only so much me that I think people can handle. Right, we're getting up to 60 on a level gradient and the speed is about to change. But we're alright at the moment. Your personality is what makes people come back. I think it's part of what makes people come back. Obviously, one of the parts of that as well is the community. And having such a nice community around everything that we do. Just dropping the throttle a little. Is also very important. We got leaves on the line. Oh no, there's people trying to sleep in boats, I think. Yeah, maybe boats. Still accelerating. I think we ought to... Oh, no, not faster, slower. There we go. Green lights all the way. And we've got a station coming up, so let's slow down soon. Throttle off. Bit of braking, I think. Maybe bring back chill and chat. See, if I did that, it would have to be on the variety channel, because that's the sort of thing that would damage the channel in terms of viewership for the algorithm and new viewers and stuff like that. It's one of the reasons why the LAN party streams and the community gaming nights are on the second channel, right? Right, we're coming in at about 40. So we're not flying in, but we're coming in pretty quick. Yes, things that aren't heavily related to retro games or trains and transport is going to be a bit of a problem in terms of being able to keep the main audience on the channel alive, right? Need to market yourself and not just the games. Yeah. How close were we on that one? Oh, we were within 2 yards.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Paynton. The next station is Dawlish Warren.
Yeah. Definitely myself is part of it. It's the content, it's the packaging of the content, it's me within the content, it's the community, it's the features around the community, and everything like that. Was we on time? I didn't notice whether we was on time or not, to be honest. Doing pretty good.
The next station is
Foggy night
Dawlish
out.
Warren. This is
Ships
a
in the
Great
bay.
Western Railway service to Paignton.
Cars over there. Let's go have a look at the cars. There they are. "11 seconds late." You know what? I don't think that was too bad. Yeah. Viewers' games of OpenTTD definitely bring more people to stream too. Yeah, they do. Charity ones are ones that bring more people in as well. But, like, do you think a regular schedule helps, or do you think it helps people turn up regardless? I think it's a little bit of both. I think it does help a bit. I think it does help a bit having a regular schedule. But what you got to remember is, if you go back a year and a half, or you go back. No, let's make it nice and clear. If you go back 2 years and told me that I would be having, what was it on Command and Conquer, like 120 peak viewers on a stream that wasn't OpenTTD, I'd have told you to just go and do one, right? I would not have believed you. Because back then, you know, I would have been lucky to get 75 viewers on an OpenTTD stream. And back then, nobody was interested in anything else. I have worked quite hard to introduce more retro games like OpenTTD and more transport and train games like OpenTTD. Oh my goodness, there's a red signal up ahead. I don't think we're going to do it. Emergency brakes. I see the red signal. Oh no, 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 no. It went yellow.
And take care when stepping down from the train.
It went yellow. It couldn't have been much closer. Oh my goodness. That was close. Tiny bit of acceleration coming into the station. Yeah, that was skill. Oh my goodness. I thought I'd completely ruined that then. Oh dear. Hang on. I've got to stop the train first before I answer questions. Oh dear.
This is Dawlish Warren. This is a Great Western Railway service
Open the doors.
to Paignton. The next station
I love how
is
we, the
Dawlish.
chat, are the person on the phone distracting the driver. I know, right? Signal change. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Let's, I got to keep an eye on the passengers and the load, so I will get back to the question. Oh, there we go. I did it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Here we go. Let's see here. Just checking the chat and catching up after driving there. Yeah, I already do lots of posts and vlogs. Some of them are quite personal. That is true, Jackamate. A lot of them do tend to be either on Discord or over on social media. And also the second channel. Chat, would you watch more personal vlogs by Hellish? I mean, more or less, they're not going to be on this channel. You're not going to see the vlogs on this channel. I will try and do... You're just saying they deserve to be placed on the main channel? No, no. Unfortunately, due to the way that YouTube works, right, that if I was to do something that's too out of scope for my channel, it would harm the channel, right? So there's a reason why I tried a Minecraft Hardcore series, and there was only 2 videos, and those videos are now unlisted, right? Because if something performs poorly, it's going to harm the growth of this, right? Now, I completely understand you preferring to see those sorts of things like the vlogs and stuff, but it's just gonna it would wreck the overall channel performance because of the overall view of the mass quantity of people, right? And I can somewhat play to what I want to do compared to what the algorithm wants to do. I can walk that line, and Viewer Plus helps me walk that line more than if I didn't have it, right? But yeah, that's why we have the variety channel. That's why some things are there and some things are here. Okay, and that's why community gaming nights are over there as well. Because if people came here for trains or transport or retro games and they see Beyond All Reason, they'd be like, what's going on? And they just tune out. Gamebreaker Zero, howdy, we out. So let's see what's going on here. So I was within the speed limit at all times by the looks of it. 0 speeding bonus deduction. On-time bonus of 320. Accuracy bonus of 636. And I drove a good distance. So that means I got loads of points. Let's show you guys this. There you go, look. So yeah, I mean, I completely understand what you're saying, but you're not the majority, even though your opinion is valid. It's not the majority opinion, and it would harm the channel. But I would always welcome ideas so that I can take those ideas and work them to see what's best, right? So there we go, folks. Now is the time for you to give your feedback. Right, this was a big experiment in multiple ways. It was an experiment in doing a video that wasn't a retro game, but it was still trains and transport and simulation. It was using extra hardware, including the buttons and the tracking. And it was also an experience for me because I've never really played this game before, right? So yeah, you'll trust that I know what I'm doing. To a point, I know what I'm doing. Not massively. I'm still learning. Compared to a year ago, I'm learning a lot. Yeah, and hopefully, I'm learning and improving all the time. So there we go. Now, it was interesting for a change. Yeah. Now this is what I'm wondering: are we going to get loads of people coming to watch because it's something different that I've not done before? And then if I do it again, will that difference novelty just disappear? So we'll see. What I'll do is next Monday we'll schedule another trip down the line. Maybe we'll do some steam engines. Maybe we'll do some different sorts of trains. Maybe we'll do some more training. See what chat seems to think. But for this week, next week, and maybe the week after, we'll do 3 weeks in a row and see how it goes. Now, don't forget, folks, we still have our Open TTD Season 12 Let's Play on Thursday, and we have our trips down memory lane on Friday. And at the moment, that Friday stream is the one that we're doing for Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun. But I've got a funny feeling we're going to have Settlers 3 and some Cannon Fodder 2 and some other things coming back as well. So, yes, well, there we go. So if anybody's got any thoughts after the fact, you can either put them in the comments on the vlog rather than the live chat. Go to the comments because I do see most of them. Or you can come over to the Discord and pop some things in there. But I think for tonight, we will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. This little bit of a different stream. And thank you very much for all the help and the feedback. I'm certainly enjoying it. So we'll see, eh? We will see. But like I said, that's all for tonight. Yeah. You don't care what I play? Yeah. You like the commentary? Yeah. Some people are here for, retro games. Some people are here for trains. Some people are here just for me. Some people is a combination. So it's interesting to see that. But again, thank you to everybody who supported through donations, Viewer Plus and all that. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.